Breaking news, everybody. Welcome. If you're just joining us, Doc Ryan has been banned from the chat.
He was, yeah.
If you missed the pre-show, we held a poll saying, asking if Doc Ryan should be banned. The people have spoken. We voted yes. We banned him.
Yep.
Well, we timed him out. So
ban is a 10-minute ban.
Next week,
but it was serious.
Next week we'll do a poll if we should permanently ban him. So make sure you're getting into that pre-show.
Yeah, we made Ryan make the poll for himself to see if he should be banned. So
it's like making your own tombstone.
It really was.
He was
signing your own death warrant.
He was turned on his own poll. It was brutal. But I mean, what did Elon say? Vox populi, Vox Dei, as they say, right?
I truly don't know what you're saying.
I thought that was kind of cool he said that.
Now, usually we don't have the chat open during this main show, but tonight we do. So if you want to throw some shade at us, if you want to
so we turn it off real
about
quick.
Mega64.
Don't do that.
If you want to neg us,
no.
If you want to say end the bit,
feel
free.
Feel free.
And then we will turn the chat off once again for next week.
This is going to be a more chat-centric podcast.
We used to only have the chat going.
Yeah.
Do you remember, that was our shit.
Shrew-boo. Hi, Shrew-boo.
Yeah.
We love you, Shrew-boo. He says it's important to read the chat.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. We can have a whole debate about that.
We've gone through it, ebbs and flows, because sometimes, you got that interactivity. You've got the you inspire us to talk about something maybe we wouldn't have. But then there's also the side of it where we want to have a productive conversation amongst that. The whole show is based on we have a conversation with each other and it flows naturally and all that. But sometimes the chat throws a monkey wrench in the works because we're having a good conversation. You look over and it's Rocco's voice sounds like an elephant pissing, and then it's like, is there something wrong with the mic? No, Rocco, it's just your voice. That's just how it sounds. What do you mean? And it's like, well, we were talking about, watching Evil Dead or something.
We had a guest on once, and I'll call this guest out by name because they were supposed to be here tonight and they are not here. Because if those of you who watched last week know, we teased that our friend Dallas will be joining us. This is Kevin.
I'm not Dallas.
This is not Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas will be on another show some other day. He couldn't do it today.
Yeah.
But whenever we would have Dallas on, he would just be like laser focused in on the chat.
Yeah.
And he would be like, what?
What do you mean I'm stupid?
Yeah, he would just be like, so it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see.
It's hard to not
It's
walk
constantly
into that.
moving. You got to be like, I don't care about that. I'm going to talk to you guys, but also maybe look at that.
We are all thespians, children of the theater. And when you're on stage, you don't want to be looking like at the one guy in the audience who's like yawning, like, falling asleep.
You're playing to everyone.
And then you're forgetting your lines because you're focusing on how this person isn't enjoying the show. You just kind of, blast it out there for everybody, and don't particularly focus in on any one person.
Although I have to be totally honest, there are some shows we've done where I do that.
You read the chat?
I actually do see one person in the corner like sleepy, and I will like hyper focus a little bit on like this. I'm gonna fucking wake him up. I have definitely done that.
Fucking wake him up.
I have definitely done
I'm
that.
real loud.
Dallas has done more theater than any of us. Dallas is like a real professional actor.
Yeah,
so I would think he
true.
would, be used to ignoring the audience. But
Well,
you're
I
right.
think when you see because you see the audience and you can kind of guess what they're thinking, but now I can see what they're thinking.
Yeah, I can read your
I can
thoughts.
read your mind.
Yeah.
And it's way different. Yeah, that's tough. Anyway,
Let's give everybody at home a chance to say everything they want to say about us.
Oh.
In the chat, we'll go down the line here. I'll put myself on the roasting spit first. Go ahead. This is your moment. I'm going to read the chat. Say whatever you want about Derek. Go.
Okay. Well,
See, while they're sorry, I just want to say while they're doing that.
yeah.
See,
okay.
Mojave Cyclone
People
gave
like
a
my
bunch of
opinion?
subs, but now we're saying that in the main
It's really
podcast,
positive.
and we're talking about subs. You know what I mean? It becomes noise. No
Derek
offense.
drinks piss.
Thanks for your subs. though.
Loves my creative. Missed the stash.
Show
Rude.
feet.
A lot of Derek
Hot
rolls.
AF.
Dirk.
Someone
Wow.
said seems like your feet would
Greek
smell like
God.
cheese.
They do.
Sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay,
President.
nice. This is very positive. Moobs. Yeah. They saw my commercial. Best Puerto Rican in North America. Come on, J-Lo.
Twister cheater. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Not Indian. Drinker. Yeah. Okay. Now drinker. Alcoholic. Okay. That was good.
The election was rigged. I don't think they're talking about you at this point.
No,
I think they may have moved on to the bigger issues.
I pulled the strings for Biden. Okay, who should we do next? Any volunteers?
I'll go.
Oh, Kevin.
Okay,
Sweet
next,
Kevin.
the birthday boy.
Yeah, we
Kevin's
should
birthday
say
is
that, by the
tomorrow.
way. We're recording this on Sunday night. His birthday is tomorrow.
And let me tell you, the only reason why I know that is the remember off. So that was always the first question. When's Kevin's birthday? It is now drilled into my head.
Yes.
I don't think Garrett knows though.
I don't think so either.
Not at all.
He's
Not at all.
Here, and it
yeah.
kills me.
Let's not say anything
We'll know
and
tomorrow.
see if it comes up tomorrow.
Kevin,
tomorrow.
Okay. Here's the deal.
Garrett doesn't know a lot, including how to play Twister. I just want to throw that out there.
All right, Kevin, for the bit.
I'm not going to mention it.
What? No, and I will not say happy birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
No one tell Kevin here in the studio. Tell Kevin happy birthday tomorrow until Garrett.
It'll
does.
be a secret
'Cause I'm
remember
just
off.
curious. Is Garrett going to say anything or will he not know?
Dude, he's got a lot on his plate.
I know, but I would love to know.
The greatest irony, though, of the whole thing that is like actually fucking amazing. Can I be real?
Hold
Yeah.
your Kevin thoughts, everybody.
be
Hold your
very
Kevin
real.
thoughts. We're not
Is
started yet.
that we all forgot Garrett's birthday
Yes.
collectively.
Yes, we did.
Like his birthday came in January and went, and it was like February.
We
and
worked that day.
We were like in a room just. Did we all miss Garrett's birthday?
That's how he wanted
It was
Yeah.
That's how he liked
did down. he really was trying to will that to happen. To be fair,
Apparently, Doc Ryan is
it's
back.
so cool.
I'm not a mod anymore.
Apparently,
Johnny,
Doc
what are you
Ryan is
doing?
back.
Johnny, you got something against him, or,
Apparently, Doc Ryan.
Can you mod him again?
He's lost his mod privilege.
or I can do it.
Well, we'll take care of Ryan in a sec.
I'll take care of it, but let's get to the Kevin comment.
All right.
Yeah. Lay it on
Let
me.
Kevin have it. Tell us what you think about Kevin. And go.
Well,
Go ahead, Kevin. Start reading.
Nice guy, hot.
You missed the first one.
Yeah, you skipped a couple.
Kevin rocks nothing but love. Mod Kevin.
We should mod.
Now it's
Not
going.
even in the chat.
Kevin's usually our cameraman.
Yeah, best facial hair.
You can only do one job.
He called you a Brit kisser. I don't know if that's an insult.
That's not good, dude. I don't know about that.
Eric says you're the funniest one without even trying, and I think that's correct. I think Eric knows
What does Eric know? He's not even here.
that. Well, yeah, but he watches the show every week.
You gotta-
Kevin,
Way funnier off camera, let me tell you.
sexiest
Ryan,
eyes.
you got to say something in the chat so I can find your name, dude. Say something cool.
Yeah, stop pouting, Ryan. Come on.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Wipe the tears away and type.
Dude, now
please.
he's not going to because you made it. You
Okay.
made him mad.
All right.
He's 24/7 so happy he doesn't have to pay sales tax.
Kevin
in
is
Oregon.
adorable. Okay,
There it
that's
is.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna move on. Who should it be? Sean? Rocco?
It should be Rocco.
I'm busy. It should be Sean.
No, it should be Rocco.
Okay, it'll be me.
All right. Say what you will about Rocco.
Oh god.
No holds barred.
Oh no.
Make him a fucking mom.
We're going hardcore today.
Okay.
And Rocco, you got to read these.
Ryan, you're a mod again.
So I do see arrogant.
Sexy, there it is.
There was main guy
Pimp.
pimp.
Oh, you love to see
Best
it. Not
rib.
one bad Master of sex. Please don't. Stop. You don't need to
Least
say
Christ-like. I saw that
that.
one.
Least Christ.
Wait, no, we have an award.
Who the
that proves
fuck
that.
said least Christ-like?
Overrated.
Himbo, thank you. But
Food
I am intelligent, so
influencer.
please don't.
Too
make
many
those kind of comments.
figures.
The kind of guy to go to Olive Garden and order chicken strip. Who the fuck just said that? Who? Okay. Maybe you thought that was a compliment, but I'm going to find out who typed it and put your account will be vanquished like the fucking dodo.
Bird?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that? Extinct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess so.
it's gone.
I guess so.
Hey, everything I saw, I'll take, those couple I mentioned, but otherwise
He's
I'll take
Power
it.
Rangers. Whoa, that's rough, dude. Yeah.
All right. And now we've saved the best for last. The guy who's most affected by comments. The guy who's most nervous to do
Here,
this
let me
bit.
just take my hat off so you can just go.
Sean. Go ahead and lay it on thick for Sean. Hot dad.
I'm not even gonna. I can't even read it. I'm not.
You
even
have
gonna,
to read
I can't even. Read it.
You have to
I
read
can't. I don't want to see
Ooh.
it. I don't want to see it.
Ooh, no.
Ooh,
uh-oh.
well,
Not
yikes.
good.
She can't
best
resist.
best Padre, Sean. Double entendre on that. Palpatine. What the fuck does
What
that
does
mean?
that mean?
Is that a pro or con? Maybe he's just lists his favorite character. Very dad-like,
Oh, yeah.
sexy, Olympic man. I love Sean. Sean is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting blanks. What?
Well, that's true. That's
confirmed?
accurate.
Okay.
That's confirmed.
All right. Well, then that's
Thank
that's fine
God. Thank God. for that.
Hitman. You did do that.
Bruce
skit.
Willis. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
I'll take that as a compliment. Why not?
Well, what if they mean mentally?
Yeah, that's how I.
Well,
That could be bad.
yeah.
But you're good. You're good. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, that was.
Sean is a friend to everyone. Feels like a friend to everyone. So he might not be, but feels like that.
You know, it's all nice, and I still feel uncomfortable. So, what does that say about me? I don't know. Thank you, everyone. Let's move off me, please. I would love that. Do you want to do? Should we do Johnny?
Got to do Johnny.
Yeah.
Gotta do Johnny.
Johnny's not on camera. But Johnny, do you want to hear what the chat has to say about you? All right, everybody.
Go for
He's
it.
asked for it.
Ryan, you should be a mod
Okay.
again too. I think.
Go ahead and pop yourself on Johnny Cam there. Oh, it's not working.
Oh, well, I have my mic though.
Okay, his mic's up, and go ahead, everybody. Johnny, just read them out loud.
Big J. They're going so fast.
Yeah. It's too many.
King.
Catboy Slim, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Amazing fit with Mega64. I agree.
Yep.
That's good.
I'm a #1 Jelker.
What does that mean?
Google that later. Eats ham? What?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
He
what that
doesn't
means.
fucking eat ham.
Love you, Johnny.
It's not kosher.
Best editor. That was in all caps, so you know it's good.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy. all
Oh,
the
and
way.
Glitch King says theme song.
Oh.
What? Was it? Yeah. So much for that comment, huh?
And we're back.
Welcome to tonight's show, everybody. Dallas is not here.
Yeah.
Garrett is not here. They're beefing. Garrett didn't want to be here for Dallas. Dallas thought Garrett was going to be here, so he didn't show up. Now we're 2 men short.
Yeah, but we got Kevin to come up on for his birthday cast.
Yep.
I'm happy to have you
This
here,
is
Kevin.
officially Kevin's birthday cast. We're going to be talking about birthday plans. We're going to be talking about things he's learned over the last year, what he thinks is to come over the next. Yeah. So I mean, let's just get into
Kevin,
it. Kevin,
let's get into it.
let's
I know.
dive in head first, dude.
When I talked to him before the show, he said he had a whole list of things that he's planning for
I
tomorrow.
said no plans.
What?
ahead.
No, yeah. Like Kevin,
Okay.
your birthday is like.
What's your?
literally have no
Well, let's
all right,
plan it right
here,
now.
I'll give Kevin the interview of a lifetime here.
plan. Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
What is your favorite dessert that you like to celebrate an event with?
Probably cake.
Cake.
Yeah. Do you have a preferred flavor of cake?
My favorite cake is German chocolate.
Oh.
No shit.
Yeah.
I feel like no one ever answers
German
that.
chocolate is fucking amazing.
Okay.
Because
think
it's
I've had a
not
good
super,
German
super
chocolate.
chocolatey. It's really, really lightly chocolate, and it's delicious.
Kevin, I'm gonna here. This was my immediate reaction. Was really German chocolate? I had a negative response.
You did.
Now, however, I'm thinking the last time I tried it, I was probably fucking 10
Yeah.
or 9. I need to get some German chocolate cake. Kevin, tomorrow we're getting German chocolate cake.
Yeah.
I want to put it to the, there's so many things. Does that happen with you guys that there's occasionally foods that still come up where when it gets brought up, you go,
Ew.
come on. And then you're like, well, yeah,
I was like 8 when I tried it.
yeah,
like, kind of
every now and then,
Yeah.
most of the time I know the score now, but every now and then there will still be one where I'm like, why am I gagging over this? I haven't had it since I was a kid.
German chocolate's great.
And I always end up liking it because I was a fucking picky little shit.
You know.
You gag over German chocolate?
I did. I just feel like as a kid it looked weird or something.
It does. The frosting looks weird
I'm
because
sure it was
it's
something superficial.
It's coconutty pecan frosting.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
sure
good.
I would love that now.
sounds
It's got
fucking
like
good.
shredded coconut and stuff in it.
Ooh.
But this is the Kevin birthday interview,
Yeah, sorry,
okay?
sorry,
Come on.
sorry.
Stop hijacking. This is Kevin's moment.
That's true.
He's never on camera. Just give him a second.
Give him
a fucking
he
second
had no
to
plans,
talk.
so I'm trying to get the cake going.
No.
Kevin,
No, I'm making a cake. Don't worry about it.
you're making your own cake?
Yeah. Well,
Dang.
Rachel will probably make the cake
That's nice.
when she gets back.
That's nice.
I just got all the ingredients.
Where?
today.
Oh, is she? She's out of town, right?
No, she's just she got off work. She's back home right
Oh,
now.
I see. I see. Is she watching this? Does Rachel
I have
watch the
no idea.
podcast?
I think so.
That's
It
nice.
depends.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I've got my
Watch
fill
it
of
live
him
or
at
watch it
home.
later.
If she watches, it's usually live.
Okay.
All right.
Jenny listens to it later. Interesting. How about
Here's
that?
the birthday interview. What is your best birthday memory of all time? What was your favorite birthday celebration?
Oh shit! Oh,
And you can say whatever comes to mind.
Was it when we filmed E3 1975?
That was probably
that was up there
Well, let's
in
let
terms
him
of stories. That's definitely one of the best. But I don't know. There was one birthday I just invited like everybody from the neighborhood, and that was a blast.
Oh.
Like just big old like neighborhood party. This was years ago
Oh,
though.
block party.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do at the party? Do you remember?
We just barbecued. I love backyard barbecues. That's like my favorite.
That is definitely your genre.
Backyard barbecues are probably my favorite social gathering, and always have been.
Is a pool needed or just encouraged?
It's not needed. It's if it's there, awesome.
Discouraged.
But
No.
just backyard barbecue is like
And what
a
do you want
standard.
barbecued?
Carne asada and pollo asada probably.
Yeah.
That's the standard.
That's it.
Burgers and hot dogs as well. But
Well, yeah,
but
but
I love carne asada. and pollo asada.
Binational.
Yeah.
Binational barbecue.
Yep.
I do want to say I want to just add some context to this. I remember we had a conversation once. I want to say I don't remember if it was on a stream or if we were on a long drive home, but we had the deep conversation. You know, it's a long time. You start asking goofy questions to your friends, stuff like that. And I remember the question came up: what you die and you go to heaven? Like, what do you hope the afterlife is like?
Yeah.
What are you hoping to see when those gates open up? Kevin thought about it a long time, and his answer was literally that we're all chilling in a backyard barbecue.
Yeah,
that was literally
backyard
his
barbecues. When summer
framework.
comes, it's like, well, here you can do it year round, but like when summer's around, I love just backyard barbecues, cooler of soda and stuff. I love it.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Do you need like what are the activities at the barbecue that you like? Like
Not even like
just hanging out.
just
Doesn't
hanging
even
out.
matter.
Really, that's the key thing. I think.
So
is
like
just
even
hanging
when we
out.
do the barbecue cast, like you always do push for that.
Yeah.
And now I see
love
why.
it. I love the barbecue cast.
All right.
Love it.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what questions for him, Derek?
What about you guys? You got any birthday questions for Kevin?
Well, we know that. Okay. What do you want? What would you want to eat? Your favorite like birthday dinner? What is that for you?
My favorite birthday dinner would probably be to. My first instinct was Phil's because I've always liked doing that.
Phil's barbecue.
But it goes like I love a ribeye steak, so probably getting a steak somewhere.
Do you make them or you go somewhere?
I usually like I'll have like something with friends. Like in the years past, I'll have like a friend thing and a family thing, and the family thing is typically ribeye steaks.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Ribeyes.
Bone in?
Of course.
no,
What?
I don't do bone in
have to.
ribeye. I don't know. I've never. I mean, I like all
Traditional.
ribeye, but for some reason I prefer bone out.
So you're
Same
not
thing
a,
for my
you're not a
nuggets.
boner.
No.
You're a deboner.
I'm not as strong about that as I am with like wings, where I
He's a
want to
deboner.
eat it off the bone.
No, I like.
The
I don't.
steak,
I want nugs.
I don't know
This
what
guy's
that
a
is
big
in
nug
me,
head.
where it's like I don't care about eating off the bone. I don't like it really.
It's juicier. It's better.
It's just so much work, and then like, you might
What's all the work?
trying to get her on the bone and get all the meat out.
That's work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I buy those like $5 chickens from Costco and I have to like get the meat off, I fucking hate doing that.
I'm like, that's work I'm honored to do.
Really?
I got to eat this chicken. Yeah, that's a job I can take care of.
Like I'm always like I'm gonna like waste some chicken
Been
on
a
this
pleasure
fucking
and
thing
an
and this
honor
thing
to
died
work
for
with
no
you.
reason.
Let's get to work.
Yeah.
I just bones slow me down. I gotta eat.
Yeah, they slow me down.
But I'm just saying, I care more about that with wings. With the steak, I mean, yeah. I like it with the bone in, but if it doesn't, it's gonna be good.
I always leave the bone in. Anything that comes with a bone should have the bone in it.
Yeah.
When I eat it, I will remove the bone because
That's on me.
Yeah, that's on me. You got that bone marrow; it improves the taste. It's all about the traditional. It's about doing it right.
I honestly don't notice the difference between eating like a wing.
Well, then your palate's broken.
You think so?
Like a wing or a drum in terms of wings,
They're-
like chicken.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's all,
It's not the same.
all the same.
Wings
not
are my
the
least.
same.
If I had to eat, like in terms of bone-in wings, I prefer drum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I think I
wing.
do
The
too.
wing is so much harder. Like
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
I
two
agree.
bones and the everything. Like
Yeah.
But I'll eat them all. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question.
yeah.
Weirdest birthday Weirdest birthday memory.
I don't. I mean, E3 1975 is a weird memory too,
That was
but
a
it was
weird
fun.
one.
I had a blast.
Those of you who
But it-
maybe are new to the show, we filmed a video back in 2005 called E3 1975.
Barely knew Kevin, right?
Barely. We didn't really know him. We kind of knew him. We met at Comic-Con, I think. And then we asked for extras, and he came by and then filmed all day with us and then said, all right, thanks, this is an awesome birthday. And then left. It's like, wait, that was his birthday?
Yeah, it took us like 20 minutes to realize what had happened.
You don't walk into a group of friends and go, hey, it's my birthday.
You guys,
Like-
I know what you mean. I would have done the same thing.
Hey guys, it's my birthday today.
Hi, fellas. Guess what? I'll never guess what today is.
So I didn't, but that's probably my weirdest memory because
Put the pressure
all the
on.
other, like, I have great memories of my birthday. As I get older and stuff like that, I care less and less about my birthday, but it's still fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
That was our Kevin birthday segment.
Yeah, enough about you. Come on. Stop being so
Kevin,
egotistical.
we gotta cover a lot of things on this show, so we can't really like let that just be the whole thing. So
How old were you turning in 2005?
20?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Fair enough.
I thought that question would go somewhere.
I know. I'm just curious. Like,
I was
how
20 the
old
other
were
day.
we?
20
It
years
is
old.
like my whole life just flashed before my eyes for a second. It's
Yeah.
like,
How old we all are?
Oh man, yeah. I was,
20,
Dude, just
I guess
enjoy it.
I was 22.
Enjoy it.
20 as well.
Getting ages is great. Getting older is great.
All right, let's go to the chat. We're talking to the chat tonight. Who is the youngest person in the chat? I want to know.
That's a great question.
Are there any 20-year-olds in the chat tonight?
Yeah.
And
so we got a 7.
Okay, so
Grumpy
we got
Nuts is 22.
We got a 6.
That's crazy.
21.
I saw a 19 in there.
21.
I saw a 2.
Okay, Shrebu is not 13.
Shrebu,
okay?
we're gonna ban you
One
for life.
day.
Anything that I deem unrealistic will get timed out for 10 minutes. So
Yeah, get ready for that.
Oh,
0.1. Really?
0.1. You're lucky the chat went fast. I couldn't see your name.
We didn't see who it was. -1. Okay, DJ Shark, whatever.
Who the fuck
We're
said
coming
that
back.
this is a sus question on me? Bro, I'm checking IDs. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making sure everybody in here is legal. And
We're the bouncers.
if they're not, yeah, we're gonna bounce you out.
Go.
This ain't an all ages show. This is 18 and up.
Yeah, I do. Now that Sawyer is getting a little older, her friends are finding out that I make YouTube videos, and then like her parents are like, oh, what channel? We'll watch some of my videos. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh no.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
No. You the dad can watch,
Yeah.
but I don't know if
I swear to God, it's only the worst episodes that we do where it's like, oh, we talked about that.
Oh,
whatever.
I told this-
that.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that like one of my cousin's kids will be like, hey, I just watched your podcast, and it's like, okay, really? Why? Anyway,
for me, it was Sawyer's very sweet kindergarten teacher who found out what I was doing and then came and said, oh, I went to your YouTube channel and watched your latest video. It's pretty wild. I'm like, okay.
What was it?
If you, Kevin, can you just do me a favor and guess what video would be the worst video for her to see?
Is it Todd and Aaron?
Not Todd and Aaron.
It wasn't.
You guys want
How
to guess?
long ago was this?
This was, I mean, she's in 4th grade.
Yeah, how long ago?
now.
4 years ago?
Well, it was
DBZ
TK.
in 5 minutes.
No. I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
It was Flame War Theater with the Blade 2 review.
oh,
It was Blade 2, Flame War Theater, probably the absolute
what's wrong?
worst
What's
thing.
wrong? She didn't like Blade.
Couldn't have been worse for me. And
I'm right
it was
there with
like,
you, man.
oh my dear Lord.
Oh, no.
I
I
am
didn't like
sorry.
when he said the wet chin thigh splitter that he is, Guillermo del Toro.
Such a fucking bummer. Anyways.
Yeah, that video is like a dark day. It's a black stain
For
on
who?
our channel.
Harry Knowles?
For us.
No, I can't. No,
No, you're real proud of that one?
yeah. Oh, I worked on that, memorizing that for a long. I was
I
memorizing.
know it's your favorite monologue.
Yeah.
of
So I
all
was
time.
memorizing it in so many public places that I got numb to hearing it, and then it would be
You're
like
just whispering
I'm
under your
mouthing it
breath.
to
I don't know.
myself.
I don't know if that's a good thing,
The
man.
I'm like by myself going, the audience is the clit.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm looking like, is anyone
Wow.
hearing me say this? Uh-oh.
Imagine just walking into Rocco on the street,
He-
no idea
I
who
was-
he is, and he's reciting, "The audience is the clit."
He was on the airplane
Yeah.
rehearsing this.
We were in the middle of
Rehearsing.
like this was right before COVID had happened, and we
Yeah.
were in the middle of the most travel I think we had ever done.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
we were going to Japan, to New Zealand, to there was another thing in
The
there.
tour?
There was another thing. I mean,
That was like a month later. We did
no,
the tour, right?
yeah, at the beginning of January, but this is before that.
Okay.
But this was towards the end of the year, so it was like that was my only chance was on planes, and so I'm like whispering to myself, he knows. Del Toro knows how to work the clit. And he does it. He does
It's like
it
he's
well.
reading like snuff literature on the plane, whispering to himself.
It's not like I'm saying bad stuff though. Maybe
You're
people-
just probably
maybe
like a
somebody-
seat over. You hear this guy whispering clit and thigh splitter.
I mean, there was nothing bad in what I was saying. Maybe people liked, maybe people
Nah.
heard it and went like, "Oh, okay."
Nothing
He
bad.
knows
Oh,
what- he knows
that
what he's
guy's
doing.
cool.
Oh, he likes
bad about
Blade.
what you're
I'm not
saying.
saying like so and so's an asshole or anything. I'm saying like Blade 2 is good, and I like to. and
Love
here's
Blade
here's
2.
how good it was. So, I was scared at first, but then I was like, "Hey, you hear it? You hear it." So, but I whispered quiet. It was good.
Yeah.
I tried to do it quietly, but anyway, yeah.
Not when we were performing it.
Rocco doesn't
Nope.
do anything
No.
quietly. Let's
That
be real.
was-
You could
that-
hear his whisper from across the room.
That's true.
That was the nightmare, was actually recording it though.
Doing
yeah,
it-
you're
the-
right.
the
Because
people
doing it in
showing
the
up?
arena, then I'm announcing it to this whole, it's supposed to be an empty arena, but then there's like people like going for a walk in that area. Ooh, something's going on the stage. Hey, bring the kids over. Let's just have our picnic here. And it's like,
Hank,
yeah,
come over here. Come over here.
you
They're doing
are
something.
Gonna have to go.
We were telling people like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, this is probably not appropriate.
That was one of the top. That situation was top 3 for me, most awkward. People are always like, "What's the most awkward in Mega64 history? What's the most?" And a lot of them, honestly, I'm numb to. Like people, the Catherine thing that had to be the most awkward, dude. I'm playing a character. I just turned that off. I was fine, but I would say the Cold Fear when we had to be zombies on that boat.
that was
Really awkward because
Why?
it was such a
It
nice. Everyone there was super. The staff there was super nice. The museum was really cool, and then just in the middle of it, we had to put blood all over ourselves. It was just like, we're messing with this.
I hated that.
And then we
Yeah.
did it, and then their response was just like, "Yeah, if you called us ahead of time, we would have let you do this. There's really no problem." Like it was just like, "Get me the fuck out of here."
yeah, I hate
So
it.
that
They were just saying that.
I would say that
true, you're right.
it could maybe that messing with Nomon University when we were just
Walking into
disrupting
class.
people's classrooms.
Oh, I had no problem with that.
You didn't?
I felt
They,
weird.
they invited us to do it.
Yeah, they did.
the
but
head
the
guys, dude, but
They like pushed us in there and went, "Go ahead, do whatever you want." I was like,
you know,
"All right."
you know what it was for
Had
me?
permission from the principal.
You know what it was for me was we had permission from them. So I was not nervous at all about like being in trouble or getting in trouble.
Yeah.
That was gone. It was just the stigma of a class, 30, 40 students learning something and a guy is about to yell in the middle of it. In my mind, it would be scary to see that.
Well, that's the thing too. I remember we walked like, "Whoa, what's up?" And then like I saw a girl jump,
yeah.
and I was like, this would be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are these people up to?
So that side of it, I was like, ugh.
You
but
know, even in high school, I would like mess with people in classes.
Oh,
yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I
like,
didn't care
I've
there.
told my
On
kids
Halloween-
stories about things you
Yeah.
need to do.
Yeah.
on Halloween when everybody's in costume, you'd be like, "Go into the class and mess with them."
Yeah.
So it always. It's like 5 minutes out of an hour,
Yeah.
1 hour out of a semester. Spice up your life a little bit.
I do think now, thinking back about your Halloween costume, which was hilarious and so good that other teachers were in on it. Like, hey, go to this person's classroom and do your bit. But your bit now, it's like, that would never work today. That would never work.
Well, that's because the youth of America today are too woke. I was Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber.
Yeah.
He looked like the artwork that you
and then
always
he
saw
would
back
walk
then.
into a classroom and put down the package and then leave the classroom. And
It
the
was just a
teachers
funny
thought it
gag.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
So they kept saying, "No, do this person now."
I used to make videos in high school. Obviously, that's how we met. And
Yeah.
I did this one video for my German class where I've told this story before, but I got the footage from like Dawn of the Dead where they're like looking through the scope shooting zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just naming all my friends like, "Oh, there's that." I was saying this in German, but there's Danny. oh, there's
Yeah.
my friend Andy. And I was like, yeah.
I remember
I'd be in
laughing so
jail
hard
now
at that. Yeah.
if I did a video like that.
I think about that all the time, and we were all laughing at that video so hard, and there was no weird. It didn't feel weird at all to watch that. And yeah, I thought back to that too. Just like
I think at the
would throw
time,
you out.
I would do videos where like, we would hit each other with cars.
Yeah.
We would throw each other down like a flight of stairs, and then it hard cuts to a dummy toppling down the stairs, and then it cuts back to the person at the bottom pretending to be all like fucked up. It's like
classic
Looney
stuff.
Tunes cartoon violence, but we took it a little too far. But my
Yeah.
teacher was like cackling. They're like, "Oh my god,
No,
this is so funny!"
Yeah, I remember faculty thinking it was really funny, and it was just, but it hadn't happened as a serious national threat at
I'm
that
saying
point.
like the
Yeah.
early
The year-
2000s.
The year
it was-
2000 was awesome.
It was crazy.
The year 2000 was great. This was before all the, craziness happening in America.
yeah.
Derek is our unhinged king. Not anymore. Not anymore. I've cooled down.
Yeah.
I've changed my sensibilities. I'm not cool anymore. You
did
guys.
you did just make that video where you shot me and Sean though. That was a little
I got old. Wait,
too far, I thought.
yeah, but we purposely didn't show anybody getting shot in that video. You only see me pulling the trigger.
Yeah,
so that was
Okay, yeah, that's
I insisted
Got
on that
around
when
it.
we made
Yeah,
the video.
you
I was like,
did,
I don't want
you
to
did.
show anybody getting hit with bullets. Because that makes it not funny anymore.
Right.
So I've gotten, we adapt. As society changes, so do we.
Mm-hmm.
Got to grow. It's actually sad to me when you see somebody who like never changes their sense of humor and they're like still making jokes they made when they were like 17 and in high school. And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Going on 20 years
Yeah.
of making this joke. Cool.
And-
yep. You were funny in high school. Yep. I remember.
And to me, that's not even a matter of, there's always the argument about like, oh, you're afraid to make this kind of joke. You don't want to make that kind of joke. To me, it's not even, that's not even on my brain as much as it's like comedy has a shelf life. We've talked about that all the time. It's like the same jokes you write 5 years ago, 6 years ago are not going to hit like, it's like you can't just like write something 10 years ago and not adapt it. You know, it just doesn't work.
Well, I remember looking into, there was like a scientific study about what's funny and how things change as you age. You find different things funny. And, so it's like babies think poo-poo and pee-pee jokes are funny.
Yeah.
And I think when you're in high school, just kind of like rebelling against authority is the
Yeah.
funniest thing you could do. Like, oh, I can't believe you said that in front of the teacher.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh. But to be like a 35-year-old man, like, oh, I can't believe you said that in front of the teacher. It's like so fucking lame. That's just really lame. So we get more cerebral these days. Welcome to my TED Talk, Cerebral Comedy 101. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
But that video, hit video, 80,000 views.
Really? Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just like the good old days.
It's funny. I wasn't even talking about a specific video. I was just making a joke.
You weren't talking about the Last of Us video?
No, I was
but
just
that's
saying
exactly what happened.
I was just saying you're still making videos about shooting me and him. What's
No,
the
we
deal?
are. That was
But
the
it
last video we made.
Yeah, I didn't even.
So I think
didn't even-
subconsciously you
I
were
didn't even
talking
think
about
about
that
that.
video.
I didn't even think about that. What was? Oh, but anyway, so yeah, the most awkward things were that I thought we ever did were that school, the boat, and the Blade 2 review. Because I'm standing there on the stage. I don't mind doing that on the stage, and Sean is going up to all these families that think there's a free show going on are like walking up,
Sitting
and
down.
Sean's walking up. Hi, he's gonna say some things.
It was
He's gonna.
hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
He's about to do a performance, but it's pretty graphic and mature. I know there's like a cross right there, so if you like, this definitely is not a Christian thing. So if you're interested in that, I would go check out the cross. Maybe for like 10 minutes, we'll be done really
And
quick.
you were doing the right thing. This is no knock against you, but seeing you do that like 8 times, I was just like, God. Fuck,
And then
fuck,
then
fuck.
when you were going, I was down there, I think holding the boom or whatever.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stop them then, and they were just still filtering in because it was a long performance. So it was
Yeah.
just like, oh, they're just going to keep.
Yeah, well, you're coming in.
I warned those people, but not these people. So here we are.
Yeah, you got it. You warned a perimeter of people, and past that, what can you do? I was actually loved up for that one, so you didn't hold the boom mic. I don't know what you were doing. You're making excuses. I I think you just got tired of that.
I think I was
told you the
holding
whole
a
room.
cue card just in case you forgot your
Yeah,
spot.
I think so.
So there
But no, anyway.
Yeah, I think you were. I think you were on the iPad, like scrolling.
Yeah, just
Oh,
in case,
yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
memorized it, but just in case you forgot. you
Yeah.
have a backup.
No, I needed someone on iPad for sure.
I definitely was right next to you, cringing
Yeah,
the whole time.
you
so.
were like hidden at the base of the thing.
Yeah.
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 But anyway, that was fun. So I only view that as a positive.
I wasn't there that day. I don't know what I was doing. Either I was
What
stayed
the
back
fuck?
or something.
You weren't
I was
there?
not there that day.
Oh man,
Lucky
we could have
guy.
used you.
I know.
Yeah. Fuck.
Anyway.
Well, let's take a minute to plug shop.mega64.
Yeah.
Wow, so now we've come to a natural pausing point here. Go to
Yes.
shop.mega64.com, pick yourself up some merchandise from the greatest internet comedy troupe of all time. Yes, I'm talking about us.
Yeah.
Sorry, loading ready run, but you've been usurped of the title.
Sorry to pure ownage. No, I'm cool with them.
We're cool with everybody.
Who do we have? I'm trying to think of old beefs. Sorry. Do you remember Rumor Girls podcast?
No.
Oh, early guys. We're going back to the first 10 podcasts. Rumor Girls. It's not a rumor anymore. You're gone.
Rumor has it they're done.
Yeah. Justine, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. You ran out of steam.
She is still making stuff pretty good.
Good
Oh,
for her.
really? Is it popular? Is it still popular?
Yeah.
Probably.
She does a lot more tech review stuff.
She does.
I really do feel, I know we're in the middle of a plug, so forgive me, but I do feel now that like all the old beefs we used to have, which were all made up on our end, I'm sure, because they didn't give a fuck about us. But
No.
okay.
Not sure. We
But when
started
I
beefs.
see people still doing it like us, like the people who are left, because before it was a billion people, now there's just like a handful of us who are still from the beginning, who are still there. I'm like, hell yeah, you're still going too. Like we figured this out somehow. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we're all in the same boat again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, go back to your plug. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go back to your
I think
fucking
they
plug.
all retired as millionaires.
Not all of them. Some of us still working hard every day.
Yeah, like who?
Justine.
Nah, she's a millionaire.
Is she though?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll Google it. Justine's
I'm a
net worth
millionaire.
coming up.
This is the best plug.
Hey, you should Google my net worth. I'm a millionaire too.
Shop.mega64.com.
Look it up while I
Google it.
Shop.mega64.com, everybody. We restocked a bunch of stuff this
Yeah.
last Friday. There were two things that sold out in like 5 seconds. So they're up now as a pre-order in case you missed out. The Scrunt shirt and the My Parents Don't Like Me shirt, which both of these feature really screwed up little creatures that apparently people really like them because both of those were the ones that were gone in an instant. So there's an open pre-order, but it's coming down Wednesday night. If you missed it, shop.mega64.com and get yours. Don't miss out.
Awesome.
The name Scrunt. Derek, did you name Scrunt?
Yes.
That is something that is just, it's so gross without being gross at all. Like you hear that and you go, what? Ew, what is that?
Scrunt.
And it's nothing. I love that. It's the perfect name.
It is a good name.
Scrunt.
Yeah, almost went with Scrussy, but almost went with Scrugina.
Well, Scrunt was the way to go.
Updated February 26, 2023. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, Justine is worth $4.5 million.
Okay.
There's sites that say that about us.
Yeah. Can you look up my name real quick?
Yeah, you're
Look
not
up
gonna. You're like 1 million.
Look up Sean
Oh,
Chatfield.
yeah, that's true.
You're
I think,
1 million.
I think mine was like 1.5 million
Exactly.
or something.
Well, let's find out. What is Sean Chatfield?
What is your net worth? Do you even know?
No, I don't know. Go.
So how are you going to verify that this is wrong?
Oh, don't worry.
If it's
I'll be able to
million.
verify.
Sean Chatfield.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, it autofills you as a TV personality.
That's nice. Wow.
38 years old.
Yeah, okay.
Movies and TV shows. Mega 64, Metal Gear Solid in 5 minutes. This is
No.
what Google thinks you're famous for.
Okay, well.
Wow, Google's got a lot of information about you.
Mm-hmm.
Your IMDb page.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get to your net worth here.
Go ahead.
Oh, film starring Sean Chatfield on Letterboxd. Behind the voice actor. You did a article on behind the voice actors?
I don't think so.
Sean Chatfield is a voice actor known for voicing Bonaro Islanders.
I don't know what that means.
That's from One Piece.
I don't. Oh.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah.
It's your actual
Oh.
You actually that's a real credit.
Wow.
This guy doesn't even remember all his achievements. Come on, bro. You're more famous than you think.
Goldblade says, as of January 9th, 2023, my net worth is $5 million.
Well, I pulled mine up. I can tell you what mine is.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Rocco Bodie is a member of is YouTube star, member of Mega64, net worth $20 million.
$20 million?
As of 2023. And the picture they used is my childhood photo with a certificate that I won.
What? $20 million?
This must be just all made by an algorithm.
Congratulations, Rocco.
I mean, let's see. Yeah, close. You know.
Dang.
You're counting on fingers.
Give or take a buck or two.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find your net worth. I still haven't found it. I'm looking
Mine or
for.
Sean's?
I'm
will
looking
find it.
for reputable sources. Okay.
Oh, okay. I just looked up.
Yeah, you just
net worth.
Google it and it says what it says. You know, that's what they did for iJustine. You know, you just got to find the
No,
quick-
she was on a verified website. It was a whole
Oh.
article about her.
Oh, okay. Well, that.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Sean Chatfield net worth or net income is estimated to be between $1 million and $5 million. He has made such amount of wealth from his primary career as a YouTuber. According to our database, Sean is still alive.
Fingers crossed
That's
on
in
that
the
one.
dead or
Yeah.
alive section.
Okay, that's good.
Here are some interesting facts about Sean Chatfield. There's
Okay.
only one.
Okay.
He has helped his YouTube channel earn more than 500,000 subscribers.
That's pretty interesting.
Thanks for your help on that.
You're welcome. Well, I'm still alive.
People also ask where he is from. He is
What?
from the United States.
That fuck yeah.
Correct.
How tall is he? His height is not available.
Okay. Well, we'll never know.
Is he married?
Okay.
Marital information is not available.
Okay. Well, all right.
Up for
Sorry,
debate.
Jenny.
Yeah. All right. Gemini, born
That's correct.
June 16th, 1984.
That's correct.
And that's all the information they have about you.
Okay. Well, now we know a little bit more about me. Anyways, my point of all this is that it's all bullshit.
I don't think so. I bet if you took all your assets, you'd have, like $5 million.
Wow.
Yeah. All the stuff you've spent your YouTube money on, you add that all up, it's way over $5 million.
I think if I cashed in my figure collection, that 20 million would be looking pretty small. So I don't think they're too far off.
Yeah. Okay.
Just the one I've got Wolverine, sad Wolverine in his bed, number one.
Yeah.
Like,
you do have the first
numbered.
one. How many millions is that worth?
Oh, that alone is probably half the.
0.00000 million to 1 million.
So yeah. You put all that together, 20 million is going to be like a tip for the guy who counted.
It says that Kevin is worth 1.4 million.
Oh, that
Kevin,
is-
congratulations.
Thank you very
Dude,
much.
Kevin.
Now, here's the thing about
He's only 3.6 million behind you.
Kevin, you got to work harder to get close to me. I like the idea that someone maybe someone in high school was like, I wonder what Sean's up to. And they Google that and they
Yeah.
see, oh, dude, Sean's worth he made $5 million.
Guaranteed some of the people we went to school with believe that.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of them will.
So that's nice.
Wait, did they actually use the picture of me getting hugged by Eric at Slater's 50/50 for my page?
Is that the one they
Ryan
used?
tweeted the thing, but I couldn't see the photo.
Yeah.
But somebody
Yeah.
said like
They
That-
did?
That's oh,
You're not worth it. That's the picture?
that's the picture that when Kevin calls me is that picture that shows up.
that,
Oh, that's
I have
great.
a mouthful of burger. Nobody looks good chewing food, and then Eric comes in for a hug. I think this is on my birthday.
Yeah,
honestly,
I think it was.
I think we went to Slater's 50/50
Can
on
we
my
make
birthday.
that the thumbnail this week? That's
Yeah,
a
that
thumbnail.
should be.
That's a thumbnail.
It should be.
I'm on the exact same website looking up myself.
Yes, Derek, what are you worth?
It says I'm worth between $1 and $4 million. So they list me as $1 million less than Sean.
Sorry.
Why
all that-
am I getting this snub?
You're on
here?
my level, dude.
Why am I getting
16 million
snubbed?
less than me.
Yeah, why am I the least lucrative member of Mega64?
How did you get 20
explain that to me.
million, Rocco?
They watched Figure Update.
And they
That's
list
not what
my
I got.
birthday. They list my birthday as February 26th,
That's-
1993.
That is very incorrect.
which is so
that's very incorrect.
freaking wrong. So somebody out there needs to do their due diligence. First of all, correct my birthday. And second of all, I need to be bumped up to 10 million. Okay. We need to make this
5 million.
Yeah, we need to make this more accurate. In fact, no, I should be 30 million. I should be the most lucrative here because it lists me as YouTuber and famous music video director.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
you're
two
right.
jobs. Two jobs here. And then you're going to have to add famous TikTok actor as well.
Wait, Shrebu says Rocco is dressed like he just came back from the Epstein Island. Okay, Shrebu, you're on thin ice this week.
That's
we
why
already
we
we already
shouldn't see the
kicked your ass
chat.
once. We already kicked. Oh, I get Dallas now.
Yeah, dude. Shrebu's getting too bold.
What's going on with Shrebu? We got beef, Shrebu?
Do we want to point out? I mean, talking about your outfit's kind of weird, but like your shorts do match.
I do have a whole outfit. This week.
I mean,
I do.
they
He's
are.
been waiting,
I didn't
Sean.
wanna talk- no, I wasn't
yeah,
gonna
he
go
didn't
into
want
this.
to talk about it, but he stood up before the words even passed over your lips.
I wasn't going to talk about it, but I have a
Yeah,
whole-
close
I have
up
a
on
whole
his
outfit.
cock.
I have a whole outfit. No, don't.
Show it off.
No, I don't want. No.
Show off the
I don't want
balls.
to show that.
Yeah,
Not-
Eric has lots of
not this
pajamas. I think
That's
Eric's
pre-show.
correct. These are pajamas. These are Disneyland.
How much
pajamas.
did this outfit cost?
Well, for 20 million, that means nothing.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, 20,
Gentlemen do not
once it
discuss
passed 20
prices.
million, I stopped looking.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. 150?
I was gonna say 120.
Yeah.
120 is my guess.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, do not
Just
for the
discuss,
wires.
prices.
I'll look it up.
Yes,
Just for the wires.
Yeah.
just the wire, 10,000. Just the wire. Maybe that cable right there.
yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
the info here. Keep killing time.
Well.
Found it.
Oh,
The shirt's 60.
I know. I'm close. If the pants are 60,
I don't think the pants could be as much as the shorts. I mean the
Yeah,
pants.
Can't find the pants here.
the shorts.
Yeah.
Less pants. They're pants with less money.
Yeah, exactly.
They're probably the same price. You're probably right. 120.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tax.
wrong.
Was it wrong? Was
No?
it high?
You get a discount.
I'm not
Ah!
giving you any more info than that.
Brutal.
Wait, just know that you're wrong.
Okay.
I just want you to know when you go to bed you were wrong.
I think that every night, just laying there,
This is
listening
great.
to Cheers. Man, I was wrong.
You got some good shit on this.
Do you listen
website.
to Cheers? Do you go to sleep to Cheers?
Yeah, well, what we do is we do the whole Kelsey Grammer anthology. So we start with Cheers, then we finish that. We go to Frasier,
Oh.
and then go back to Cheers when we're done with Frasier.
What is the most expensive piece of clothing everyone here has bought?
Shit.
You would be so upset if I told you, because it's probably my shoes, and they're like $70.
I was thinking that as well,
I just got
but
new
I
shoes
actually have
today.
one that's slightly more that I got. My Club 33 jacket.
Oh,
That was like 100 something, I think. And I don't normally spend that much on clothes.
yeah. I guess the suit for my wedding, but that wasn't even that much. It was like 150.
Yeah,
Damn,
I would
dude.
have to say my suit for my wedding, probably.
Yeah.
You didn't splurge on the wedding?
I mean, we splurged in other ways, and I think I look nice.
You
Yeah.
did look nice.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I know there's something where it was like, oh my God, I know that's going to cost a lot, but like I could wear that everywhere. I could like that'll be the best thing I can wear. I know I've had that thought, but I can't think of what it was. Regular clothes, or if it's like costume related.
No, regular.
I think
regular
regular
clothes.
clothes.
Because costume, I bought like
You're buying a
cloaks
costume.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't
Cloaks
count
for-
that. That's not like clothes.
Oh, like Palpatine's thing at Disney.
Oh, you
Yeah,
bought
yeah,
the
yeah.
cloak and then you insisted on wearing on a video. So maybe that does count.
No, but
Would it be like a shoe or a sneaker? Because
Yeah, there were some shoes I got that I don't think I've ever spent more than, I want to say there was some rare shoes I got that were maybe almost $200 or
Yeah.
something like that. But I don't think I've ever gone past that.
For
You know
like-
what I mean? For anything like that. That's probably the most.
What about you, Derek?
I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes. So
Yeah, I typically
I
don't.
don't either.
I'm punk rock, dude. I go for the thrifty finds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, somebody in the Kaido in the chat said the Rita shoes. They had Rita Repulsa shoes. Those were all, yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking of. That's probably the most.
How much were those?
Those were like just under 200. And
Dang.
they were like, they have like fur and like leather and shit. They look like the fucking character's costume. I'm not wearing them. Like
Yeah.
those are like, I just wanted to.
Yeah. I got a Padres jersey, I guess. That's $100.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
But Johnny gave me a gift card, so it was only $50.
There's one time I think we were at a con or something. We walked through clothing, like just shopping, just killing time, and we went to one shop and it's like this jacket's $700, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Well,
Like,
even I got so mad that one time. Also, I was turns out on drugs. But when we walked into that one store
Alpha
in
brain.
Boston, I
Yeah.
was on Alpha Brain, whatever the fuck Garrett gave me. But yeah, that store with everything there was like so expensive. I'm like, fuck this.
Bodega shoe store.
Yeah, I couldn't
Wasn't
hang.
that expensive?
Yeah, I mean,
it's so expensive. You jumped in a fountain.
everything was like over $100. I think
That you saw,
that I saw.
but you didn't even look because you left immediately. I think you saw like one thing and left.
I was there for like 5 minutes
the
and looked at the
plunge.
price tags. I'm like, okay, t-shirt. Oh, what's this? Oh, $150 for a t-shirt. I'm out. Goodbye.
It's like the Wonderland arcade. The further you get back, the cheaper the arcade machines
Oh, is that
are.
what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. No worries.
Yeah, all right. I spent over $1,000 on my fursuit, so
But
Fully
do it right the first time.
fully
Yeah,
automated.
you got to go all out.
Yeah. I mean, that's like animatronics involved.
Exactly.
I was really eyeing the Hideo was showing off they did like Death Stranding tracksuits.
Oh, I
Where
did
it was
see
like
that.
the full outfit.
Yeah.
But I'm unclear on like if those would fit me. So I was like, I'm gonna hold off on that.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, yeah, like, okay, I could see that. Well, if Hideo does it, you're a sucker for it. You'll get it eventually.
Gomio Taco, I think I said that right, is asking about my motorcycle gear, but I hit up Cycle World clearance section to put together my pieces.
Okay.
There was a badass like techwear looking motorcycle jacket that I wanted to get, but it was too pricey. And I don't even ride my motorcycle anymore, so I'm glad I
You
didn't
don't?
spend too much.
Oh yeah, I feel like I
No.
haven't seen that in a long time. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Why not?
Why did I stop? I think like the weather was kind of bad, so I just put it in the garage
It was
Yeah.
bad for a while.
for a while, and then I just need to like maintain it. I need to change my battery and take care of some maintenance on it that I've just been lazy about. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I'm busy with other stuff. It was one of those hobbies that during the pandemic, you know.
Yeah.
And then I just get bored with stuff. I do stuff for a little while and then I move on.
I
I
can see
don't know
that.
if I'm the only one who's like that.
No, I've done that
You know.
before.
Get a new hobby for a little while and then move on to the next hobby, right?
Well, that's what people do. They feel like they got what they want out of it,
Yeah.
and they keep going, I guess.
Or
But
trying stuff out, things like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely go through interest phases or whatever. Like I'll still be interested in it, but it's like only a certain thing gets my laser light focus. You know what I mean? For like a minute, it's like, oh, I'm really into this thing now.
Yeah. I have one constant and then multiple
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll try this out. This looks fun. kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I keep meaning to get back on the motorcycle. But again, like I don't know. See, this is my first motorcycle and I don't really know much about motorcycle maintenance. So it's very like daunting to fix it up and
Yeah.
tune it up.
I'm
and
sure
I,
Garrett would help you though.
you know, and I don't even know if he really knows that much about motorcycles. I
Well,
mean,
he's-
he's like been building one for a couple of years.
he rides it now. Like he built it.
He started
Yeah, he
riding when
rides
you-
it, but
yeah.
it's like there's no brakes on it, and it's like, it like shoots flames out the back. And he's even like, yeah, this is my rat rod. It's not street legal. So I was like, I need something to be street legal and safe.
yeah.
And I'm also out of practice, so
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're not comfortable
so
with it.
I almost need to like restart from square one, watching some like training videos and doing some like practice loops around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. I that skate ramp that we built for that friend to mention me and Garrett, like it got to a point where I could just go down that thing no problem.
Yeah.
But then it rained so much, and I tried to do it recently. I got up there, I got scared again. I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm gonna kill myself.
You out of
Like,
practice, basically.
But before I was like no problem. It was
Yeah.
easy. And now I don't know. Now I'm unsure of myself and my capabilities. And it's all mental too. Like if same with motorcycle, like you think you're gonna crash, you're probably gonna crash.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Overcome it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think the problem with motorcycles is getting like overconfident. That's when you're gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
get too comfortable.
You're
Dude.
like, I got this. Ah!
Yeah.
I was driving from LA yesterday back here, and it was like late at night, but there were motorcycles like, and they weren't together, but every time it was a motorcycle, they were going at least 100 miles an hour. Traffic was going like 70, and they're just like weaving through all the lanes. Like they're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Like Crazy.
That's what happened to me. It was pouring rain here, and someone was doing that
In the rain?
Yes, and that's what happened to my last car was that you could see them doing that, and then they spun. They
Oh,
spun
shit.
out and then collided into my car. So that's what. There's people who it's weird in California when it pours rain. You have two types of people. You have people who are like, "Oh, rain! This is apocalyptic. I cannot drive. Oh my God, what am I going to do?" Like they've never seen weather before.
Mhm.
So that's on that end, and then on the other end are people driving like the rain's not even there.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we got to meet in the middle, guys. This is not going to work. So yeah, that guy was like, and then spun into me, and then
Was he okay?
his car looked like it was ripped in two. It was seriously like,
Fuck.
well, there's one end of it, and I think he walked away, but yeah, he was trying to like explain like, well, da 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 da, and then there were like 500 witnesses that were like, yo, this guy was zigging and
Yeah,
what
going
the fuck
crazy.
was this guy doing? So yeah, anyway.
Yeah, the driving situation here in Southern California is real fucked up. We have like way too many people. We make way too many cars on the road. It doesn't rain that often. These
Yeah.
cars are always like leaking oil and fucking fluids all over the road. So then when it does rain,
Yeah.
the roads are like extremely
slick.
slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first rain after it hasn't rained for a while, it's super slick.
Yeah,
you
it's
have
the
to be
worst,
careful.
worst condition.
Yeah, there's like oil slicks and potholes and like
Yeah.
all kinds of crazy shit. And the roads are like not fucking maintained whatsoever here in California. Have you seen like the potholes?
I feel like
Yeah,
lately,
getting worse
Yeah.
and worse.
lately
Well, the rain is
especially,
The rains
Yeah.
caused that. And
Yeah,
they're,
yeah,
They're just
we-
not fixing them.
we
as
had
fast as
rain
we
for a
need 'em.
longer time than I think they're used to or whatever. But
Yeah, California's like out of the drought pretty much because it rains so fucking much.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
in like historically bad drought, and now
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's so done because it rains so fucking
so that
much.
that part's cool. But yes, I was just thinking about that yesterday, Derek.
Potholes
I
everywhere.
was the bridge I take to go home. I was like every time I go over it, I feel like I'm getting hit. Like it's like what was that? Oh, it's the
Yeah.
road again.
There's a pothole in my neighborhood that's like the size of like these two desks right here, that
Dang.
width. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And the
Yeah.
city just like put one cone in the middle of it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that was their
Problem
solution.
solved,
Like,
yeah.
hey, just letting you know there's a giant fucking hole in the road here.
Yeah.
Maybe don't hit it. And man, I've been in this neighborhood for 3 years now. And just like a month ago, there was a crew out there. I thought they were gonna fix it, but they were just like staring at it like on the phone, like shaking their head.
Sounds about
Can't
right.
fix this, guys.
No, too much. Too big of a
Boss.
job.
Boss, this is too fucking big.
We didn't bring enough asphalt.
And
Asphalt in the world.
a few days later, they did come and fill it in, and then literally like 2 days after that, it was. I don't know what happened. I think somebody like drove a truck through it or did some fucking donuts in it, but
Yeah.
like there was a giant tire print in the middle of it, and all like the filling had been like shoved up to one side. Where
Oh,
it was like
no.
literally like a spike coming out, and it was like the
Ugh.
pothole's fucked up again.
Yeah, it's worse than ever.
It was worse than ever. I was fixed for like 2 days, and it took them 3 years to do that. So we're just fucked here. Apparently, it's
Yeah.
illegal to fix potholes on your own.
Yeah, I think so.
I heard that. Yeah.
And I heard that in like Northern California, there's a team called like the Pothole Heroes or something, and they go out at night
And fill in
and
potholes.
they fill in potholes illegally.
Weren't there like there's some celebrity who did that recently?
Schwarzenegger.
Was it
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger did that.
Yeah. And I think the city of LA gave him like a $200 fine for doing it.
He can afford it.
Yeah, he's like chewing on the
Yeah,
stuff.
fine. Yeah, okay.
$200, huh? I shit that out every day.
I make that in royalties from Kindergarten Cop just once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. The Pothole Heroes sounds like a faction in the boys that show up at night or something. I don't know.
Pothole Heroes.
I do want to, but yes, that has been happening to me too. All the roads around me have been fucked up.
Yeah.
I do want to bring up, it's not road related, but we haven't gotten to vid games in a long time.
Okay.
We haven't talked about that on here. And I think we should at least go into it a little bit because Garrett's not here. And so I got to be real. I'm going to be like as blunt as possible with everyone out there.
Okay.
If we bring the subject up around him, I'm just going to be very real. If we bring the subject up around him, we're going to hear about the fucking Phantom Pain again. And I can't do another 10
Hey,
years
what
of that.
games you guys playing? Honestly, Phantom Pain. Still
I can't,
playing
like,
it, doing my base,
I'm-
doing missions on my base.
I got a foot out the door if I hear about that game one more time. So I'm just letting everyone know we're selectively figuring out when to bring this subject up. Anyway, no, I didn't have a ton to say other than
Well, there's a new Star Wars game that came out, right? That Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Is
but
that out?
it is. Because I was hoping to. I was like, dude, that this weekend I'm playing that. Derek and I were kind of talking about it the other day, where you were kind of like, you played the first one. I think you kind of enjoyed it.
Oh, I 100%ed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
yeah.
that surprised me. Yeah.
I rarely beat games, but that one was really fun. I also
really enjoyed
love,
it.
like, from back in the day, Force Unleashed.
Yes.
Yes.
Where I feel like this is kind of the spiritual successor to it. I love, like, the ragdoll physics on the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And just, like, fucking with them.
Yeah. And so I think in our conversation, you were kind of like, so is the new one are we just doing that again? Or how's that going to go? Kind of thing. I wondered the same thing.
Yeah. When we did a lightsaber, I don't remember why we all did the lightsabers. at
Kevin's
Disney.
bachelor
it's for
party.
Oh,
bachelor
yeah, it was
party.
for your
Yeah.
bachelor. I was trying
Yep.
to think, like, it was a celebration of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recreated my lightsaber from Force
Oh, really?
Unleashed.
Because
Yes.
they use the same parts.
Yeah, 1-to-1. So
Yeah.
I have my actual saber.
Oh, that's
'cause
sick.
I'm
I didn't know you did
cool.
that.
That was Derek. You don't know how much joy that brought me. I had it in the reverse. Because I had done the Galaxy's Edge thing before the game came out, and so in the game, like, I can make the fucking the pimp saber, the purple saber that I made. Look, I could do that. Was like that was a great little piece of connection there. I really like that. But anyway, but yeah, I was in the mood to replay that recently, so my attitude going into the second one was like, well, okay, instead of replaying the first one, let's just fucking wait for the second one, Even if it ends up being the same kind of game, I want to play that again. But it is apparently broken. I've been hearing like it as it was coming out, reviewers were like, hey, I'm trying to review this for PC, and it's like, there's a great game here, but it is freezing.
Is that just PC? I only heard about it for PC. I don't know if that's the same for PS5.
Yeah, it was really, really bad on PC, like unplayable on PC.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, okay, at least the consoles are good. But now I'm hearing like, I don't know, my PS5 is like freezing now.
Really?
But it sounds like it's especially bad. It's
on PC.
yeah, consoles, there's things you could get around. But PC, it's pretty slaughtered.
Okay.
So I have not played it yet. I was kind of waiting to see what would happen over the first few days and see if they
This is a single player game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I can understand like a multiplayer game, like, hey, we had no way of testing these servers.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's a million
Totally.
people playing this and we're running into some problems, but it's a single player game, like, and you released it broken.
Well, I'll even, maybe you won't, but I'll cut some slack on the PC port on its own, because I'll say with that, you are making a game, and these games get bigger and more elaborate, whatever, visually at least.
Mhm.
You're making a game that will run on 10,000 different setups.
Yeah.
So maybe,
This
this
GPU,
conflict.
this CPU, and
This conflicted
like-
with that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll even cut them that, but for the consoles to not
Yeah,
work?
you know exactly what's in there.
Yeah, that's like, no, that should not be a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they fucked up, because my thought was like, oh, I should get it now, play it now, because once Zelda comes out,
Yeah, same here.
I have 12 days to beat this.
You're
Otherwise,
getting that game?
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm gonna get the Zelda.
When does that come out?
May
In
12th.
12 days.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Damn.
2 weeks.
I am I'll just say on a personal note, working so hard over the next couple of weeks.
Good
I've
job.
been here late
Finally.
every night.
Fucking
Yeah,
finally.
I've been here late
Another
every
20
night,
million.
God.
putting in the
Gotta
work.
dangle the carrot in front of this kid.
Yeah, because May 12th, I will be on a deterrence to the business.
Oh,
I will
come
be what's worse than dead weight? I'm trying to think of a
That way,
like
pretty good.
going
Yeah,
the
dead weight. That's
dead weight, but
pretty
like
much something
actually pulling against.
Oh, man on the boat.
like that. Yeah.
No, worse than that. It will be a detriment to have me as an employee after May 12th.
I don't know if there is a word. We'll just call it being a Rocco.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna. But whatever it is, May 12th is no go.
What day is that? Is that a Friday?
I think it. Yeah, I think.
I think
so.
it is a Friday, yeah.
And you know what sucks? Here's the. Can we talk about the real victims of this?
Yeah.
Dude, 2 days later, Mother's Day. I don't even know what my mom wants to do that day. It will not even.
Whatever, it's canceled.
I don't even know. I'll be. It's not even going to register. A lot of moms out there, your day ignored. So I'm really sorry to the mothers out there. I hate to tell you that, but
I didn't know this was coming out so soon. I popped in Breath of the Wild, which
Yeah.
I looked up my save. I last played it in 2018.
Dang.
Okay.
fucking 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was so ass backwards lost in the game. I'm like in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
I have 3 more divine beasts to go fight. I'm like, I don't even know how to like throw a bomb or I kept throwing my
I think I would
sword
be the
around.
same way. It's been a long time for me too.
Yeah, and so now that I know this is coming out in 12 days, I think I'll just start fresh with the new one because
Yeah.
I didn't even
totally.
really explore. They say it's the same map, but I was like, okay, cool. I'll finally explore the map.
Yeah. Like they've added more to it,
begin-
but
yeah,
it's
there's definitely
centered
more-
around the same. Yeah.
yeah.
and I'll play
Same
it,
area.
you know, probably for like 3 weeks and then move on. I can't, you know.
Let's just. I mean, you want to play it? Kevin. We're
Yeah,
all playing it.
I'm
right?
totally getting it.
Let's just call it mid-May. We're taking sabbatical.
What?
You're not going to hear from us for a little bit. It'll be a nice refresher. People at home, go catch up on who do we mention
That's
earlier?
I
Loading Ready
really
Run.
like
Yeah.
Take
video
some time
games,
off.
but
I'm gonna do
I've
that.
never
I'm gonna do
been
that.
that where it's like I need to call in sick to work to play a video game.
Nah,
that's not
that's
my
a lack of commitment.
Dude, you got the whole weekend to beat it.
I
Exactly.
All right, that's
Yeah.
what I'll try to do. I'll
Yeah.
pull an all-nighter, try to bang that thing out.
Yeah,
and we
Eric's
can just
coming to
get back
visit.
it.
Yeah,
Eric
cancel
will
that.
hang.
Oh,
Eric,
yeah, Zelda's coming
come
out.
on, hang out.
Eric-
Rocco won't be
Eric,
there.
I'm
It'll be
busy.
better.
To be
It'll be
honest,
better.
I think like I can't beat video games anymore because I just enjoy doing like real world stuff.
See, you got to knock that off.
I enjoy the game of life. That's the game I want to level up in.
I agree 99% of the time, but every once in a blue moon, that one game comes where I am like, fuck off everyone. And and I can only name, probably on one hand, I can name those. I'm going to say the first Breath of the Wild kind of was that. But see, that was what was cool about the Switch is like, we went to PAX that week.
Yeah.
I brought it with me.
We got I mean, honestly, it was lucky.
Yeah.
Because we were caught in that crazy blizzard
Yeah.
in Boston.
Yeah.
So
So
we're
we,
just-
And we
chilling
weren't
in a
even
hotel.
allowed to leave our hotel,
yeah,
really.
being antisocial was actually like
So
called
we all
for.
sat in a room and just played our own Switches.
Yeah.
And that was actually really fun.
But I can only think of a couple others where it was actually like, oh, I'm not going to shit. Where it just like I got so in the zone on it. Phantom Pain was one. It was, as much as I made a joke, but only the week it came out. The week it came out, like that, it came out. I think we got back from PAX, and it was like a Monday, and then I think I was sick, so I was like, well, okay, I got a couple days to play it, and then it was like bad. It was like Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we meeting up today? Oh, we don't need to. Okay, and then I just kept. That was bad. That was like,
Too much.
yeah. But I can only think of.
I've
few
never had
that
like
are
the console die on me, right? I've played it so much. I play it for like an hour. I'm like, all right, and then I do something else, probably.
I was doing Phantom Pain like till the controller was dead.
Wow.
Like it was like, oh, it's dead. Well, I guess that's a sign to go take a break. That was bad. But like I said, only a few. That there was one Christmas break that I played Red Dead like the whole time.
Yeah.
But I think I would. No, that was. But there was nothing going on during that time, so it wasn't like I was being antisocial. It
yeah,
was just like,
I mean, honestly, the time I could think of where I did that was when I had COVID and I was stuck in the
Yeah,
garage
you just
anyways.
played
Like,
Red-
well,
That's
I-
a good
I-
thing you
I
did
can't
that.
leave. I guess
Yeah.
I have nothing else to do.
yeah.
Aren't you doing New Game Plus on Resident Evil 4 right now?
Yes, but that's I'm blazing through that so fast. I'm not like binging that. I'm like, I'll come home from here and then I play that for an hour.
New Game
and
Plus.
at this point, yeah, I'm so like armed up that in 1 hour I can I beat the whole castle.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
yeah.
gonna
New
go.
Game Plus. Every game subsequently you play of that is quicker because you're just so.
Yeah.
You just keep getting beefier and beefier as you
Yeah.
play.
But also another factor is just knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Because I just beat on my Steam Deck, I just beat Resident Evil Village again. I played the third person update that they added.
Yeah.
Which was really fun. It didn't like massively change the game, but I think we talked about it. I do like third person better than a first person thing, even though the game was great either way. But I blazed through that thing in like 5 hours, just picking it up now and then.
You know exactly
because
what to do.
I played it before. It's like, yeah. Lady Dimitrescu, she's gonna come in the thing. Yeah, okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing Advanced Wars.
Oh, I got that too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't popped it in yet
Yeah.
though.
Have you ever played a
No,
Wars game?
Rachel has those. She loves.
Yeah, she popped when they showed that on the Nintendo
She
Direct.
lost her mind when
Yeah.
they announced that.
Yeah. I saw reviews for this saying it was one of the greatest games of all time.
Oh, wow.
And I came in here and I talked to Rocco about it. I believe your words were like, I've only heard nerdy people say that.
It's a turn-based like strategy game,
Strategy
right?
tactics game.
Yeah.
And I love games like that. I love XCOM. I love Civilization, which is the battle system in that. I never really got into Final Fantasy Tactics, but I think maybe that was just because I was a kid
Yeah.
and didn't really understand like how the mechanics of the game.
That game was the division of me and my brother because we bought that and I was like, fuck this, ew. And then he's in the other room like going, yeah, I'm gonna
This
put
is
him
the
there.
best
I'm
game
gonna put
ever.
him there.
Phil
It was like,
Dog 2000
whoa.
pointed out Wasteland is similar to that as well. I love all those games.
Yeah.
This game's really good. I'm enjoying it. Cool. It's Advance Wars 1 and 2, so I was a little disappointed when it was like a $60 game, but I guess technically you're getting 2 games.
Yeah.
Even though they are Game Boy Advance games. You've never played it though?
No, never played a single one.
Yeah, it's fun. But Johnny has been hanging out, watching me play it, and every time a new character shows up, he falls in love. Is that safe to say?
Don't bring
What are you
this up.
talking about,
Don't
dude?
bring this up.
What's going on there?
He's crying up there saying, "Don't bring this."
What happened?
And he Googles the ages of the characters in the game. Just for reference, not like just I got to know about these characters. And apparently there's a whole online community of people who are like in love with the characters from Advanced Wars.
Oh.
And they're like, I need to know the age of Sonya. And what's the other characters? Do you remember the other girl's name?
I think they said in the chat, Sammy.
Sammy. How old is Sammy? I need to know. Too young to be fantasizing about, let me tell you. And apparently people on Reddit are like, wow, this is going to be problematic because they can't stop fantasizing about these anime characters from Advanced Wars. And we could all relate there, fantasizing about these anime characters. So, be warned at home before you pick up Advanced Wars. You might fall in love with the characters in the game. They do kind of put some sexual tension between the characters in the game. You're going to war with each other, but then the commanding officers are like, oh yeah, we used to have a thing together. And I was like, oh, okay. A little bit of a romance backstory here. Yeah, Shrubu said it might make you horny.
I thought this was like a tank game.
It is.
Or like
It is.
Civilization.
Yeah.
So now that you're saying that people are hot for these characters, I don't know. I have no idea what this is.
It's a tank game.
A tank game with like
There's
cute
just,
generals or something?
Yeah, there's like
Or-
the characters have models and
Yeah,
stuff
exactly.
like
The
that.
generals are cute. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very simple, Sean.
okay.
They're cute generals.
cute generals.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Got it.
killing, you're waging war on these armies, but it's so cute the whole time. You're like blasting people.
Yeah, it is.
you know,
It's like cute,
smithereens.
it's like cute war.
It really is. Unironically, it's like
Cute war.
war got cute
All right.
in
I
Advanced
keep saying
Wars.
war's got to get more cute, so I'm glad.
Yeah. I always feel like the battlefield isn't adorable enough.
Yes.
Well, Advanced Wars addresses that and fixes it. But if you like these types of tactics games, it's really fun. It's really brisk. I think I'm gonna beat it pretty soon.
Okay.
I'm probably like, maybe like 10 hours in. Not even 10 hours. I wouldn't even say that. Maybe like 6 hours. Probably
Into the
like-
first game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wager each game is like 8 to 10 hours, and there's multiplayer in it as well. So
Okay.
a little bit of replayability. Yeah, I recommend Advanced Wars 1 and 2 on the Switch. Check it out. It's pretty fun.
I got Resident Evil 4
Oh yeah.
and the remake, Kevin,
Yes.
not the other one. But I played 5 minutes and I realized I was loving it, but I don't know when I'll be able to play this game because it's like my kids don't want to see it. Even my older kids are like, they don't like scary things. They're like, that's just not their thing. So
Yeah.
Beckett was like, I'll play it with you if you want. But I could just tell he didn't want to.
Huh.
So I'm like, no, it's okay, dude. Like, it's fine. We've been playing Gotham Knights, which don't get me started on that game. That game fucking sucks. Like, I feel bad. Beckett's like really excited to play it with me, and I'm trying to. I fall asleep every time. I fall asleep. But this Resident Evil game is like, what? Now that they stay up later with me, I keep falling asleep at like 9:30.
What time is everybody asleep in the house?
Everyone?
Everyone.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes Emma's up to like
That's-
1 or 2, or I don't know.
Then,
It's just
then you got to wait till that's over, and then that's game time.
Dude,
Why don't you just send them to their rooms? They got bedrooms, right?
yeah, but I
like-
want to hang out with them.
Hey, get out of here. I'm playing Resident
I
Evil
would
4.
rather-
Stick
Hey,
around or don't.
I would
I'm
rather
gaming.
hang out with them than play Resident Evil
I'm
4.
Waterfall
gaming.
and Flash
Well,
nailed it.
that's
Sean,
your
there was a
mistake.
time you were streaming Resident Evil in the mornings.
Yes.
And I was waking up early and joining you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will do it again. Do it, stream it and do it. I'll come.
Maybe on Tuesdays I will do that.
Yeah.
Maybe on Tuesdays. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. Maybe that'll be.
I will
a
join
thing.
you for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be fun.
All right.
I enjoyed what we did that for Village. We did that.
Yeah,
for
you
Village.
did that for Village.
Yeah.
That was
You've done
fun.
forever. Resident Evil since 7, right?
Okay.
You're telling me you don't get any alone time at your house?
I do if I, want it, but like not in the living room where the PS5 is. Like that's like people are always there hanging out, and I'm not gonna kick everyone out.
You
Just
never
like,
get the living room. You deserve it, man.
No.
You are the king of the castle.
I am no king of no castle. I am just me. And no, I'm happy that everyone like. I honestly feel like it's rare that you have two teenagers wanting to hang out and watch shows with us. And so they do. So I'm like super grateful of that. And so like, yeah, I'm not going to kick them out. Like I think most people or teenagers, I would always go into my room and never talk to my parents. So the fact that they want to like watch shows with me or play video games with me, like I'm totally down with that. So, but it just means I'm not playing Resident Evil 4.
all night. They're monopolizing your time.
It's
They're infringing
fine.
on your happiness.
No, they're
frankly.
not. I'm happy being with them.
Don't even get a moment to
I
yourself.
like being with them.
It's funny.
See, Stockholm syndrome.
I remember
Oh.
specifically my mom and dad being like, okay, all right, we're going to, me, the whole family's in the living room. And then they're like, okay, we're going to watch Alien now. And I was just scared and I left. I didn't even.
Yeah. Well, again, Beckett said that he would be there with me. I could tell he wasn't into it. So I was like, I'll just, I'll do it later. I also could easily move the PS5 to the garage and play it in there if I wanted to. But then I'd be scared.
You have like $5 million. Just get a second PS5.
I'm playing it. We got a PS5 and a TV right there. You can come.
No. I think if
come
maybe
play
on
it.
Tuesday mornings,
Yeah.
I'll show up.
That'll be fun.
So what shows you guys watching?
We're watching Yellowstone.
Okay.
We're watching
Yellow Jackets.
Not Yellow Jackets. We're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I've never
Yellow,
seen before.
Coldplay.
I'm liking actually. I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine's a good show. And we started this new show called Jury Duty. Have you heard of this show?
No.
Oh, yes. Isn't it one person? Everyone's fake.
So it's a thing where it's a show about guess what? Jury duty.
Okay.
Everyone is in on it except for one guy who thinks it's actually jury duty, but it's all fake. And they just asked this guy to like be a juror, and he's like, they said, well, give you $4,000 to be part of this documentary. So he believes it's real, and this all is a show for him. But they got like James Marsden? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
James Marsden is in the show as himself, who was called in for jury duty, who's like really annoyed that because he's missing a shoot for like a director, and he's like all fucking pissed. And like the guy's all excited to meet James Marsden, and then like tells him, oh yeah, well I saw Sonic and it was whatever. And then like James Marsden in the middle of the trial is like, did you rent Sonic or did you buy it? And he's like, oh, I watched it on Hulu. It was on Hulu. It's like, well, if you bought it, I would have gotten $1, so that sucks. But it's like, it's 1,000 things like that. And I'm literally like an episode in. I'm not very far in, but it's a very funny premise I will continue to watch. So check out Jury Duty. I think it's on Amazon. So there you go.
Yeah, I didn't know where that was.
Yeah. It seems like it's a fun show to me, though.
It's an Amazon original?
I think it's a freebie original.
Yeah, it's something like weird like that.
But they're playing it on Amazon.
Okay.
So I don't know what that really means.
Talking about Sean's favorite TV shows, people in the chat immediately started talking about Severance because they know how much you love Severance.
Love Severance.
And I really liked it too, but we were just talking about, everyone's like, where's season 2? Where's season 2? We were literally just hearing the other day, there are like so many rumors floating around that there's like so much infighting producing it that it is like not going well.
No.
And then all these statements came out that were like, no, Apple says that they're actually the production is going perfect and
They're not going to finish the show.
And it's like, well, yeah,
Never
Apple
know.
would say that. Like, but anyway, yeah. So, but I do think it's weird. They keep saying, no, it's fine, but it's like, is it? Because I feel like this is one of their biggest shows, and for them to for there to be no word on where season 2 is seems weird. To have Apple to have a hit and not like, well, we don't know where it is.
Like it ended on such a
No, I got it.
cliffhanger.
I get what's going
But
on.
I will say, Kevin, that if they ended the show, I would still feel happy. I love that first season so much that like that was still a great show.
It was a cliffhanger that was actually kind of like, if it ended there forever, you could kind of like, well, you got a lot to kind of talk about.
Yeah, I
What
guess
do you,
I could come
what do
up
you
with my
think
own
happened next?
on that one.
What
But
do you-
but damn, dude, that would really suck if they can't get this together for Severance. I'd
Yeah.
be really bummed.
Yeah.
That's why I love that world so much. I want to go back there.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
aesthetic was so cool. Ah,
But it is weird. They have not said a word about the second
haven't.
season. at all.
But you know what? They did that Apple keynote and they kept showing little things from it.
Little teaser bits.
But they stopped.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I think
no.
there's something to why would these rumors just like where would that come out? You know what I mean? Like why would that be a discussion at all?
This better not interrupt Dodgeball 2. I don't want
Yeah.
them to mess that up.
God damn it.
Well, Ben Stiller is tied up with Succession.
Yeah, so he may
so
not.
maybe
yeah.
not.
Wait, Severance?
Yeah,
Or I'm sorry,
Severance. Yeah.
Oh no, I did the Garrett
You
thing.
did Garrett.
Somebody said Succession in the chat.
no,
That's why I
Don't
read
no,
it.
they
blame
didn't.
them.
No, they didn't.
I will blame them.
Where's the
No.
sci-fi stuff?
No.
Well, I
When
hope
does the
Dodgeball
sci-fi
2
kick
is
in?
as good as Zoolander 2, and that's going to be tough.
That will
Yeah.
be a
You know,
challenge.
that's you know, the king is Anchorman 2.
Yep.
We're talking about great comedy sequels.
Yep.
Are there
Derek-
any good comedy sequels? Is there any comedy sequel that's better than the first one?
Not Wayne's World 2.
Mm-mm.
Christmas Vacation
I
is
would-
better
it-
than the original
Okay.
Vacation.
Well,
I think so.
I
Now-
don't know. I might like regular vacation is just the one where they go to Wally World.
Christmas
right?
Yeah.
Vacation is one of my favorite movies, but I don't know if I'm going to say it's better than the
I
first
watched
one.
both of those for the first time when we were
Yeah.
on tour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
And Christmas Vacation is a better produced movie and is kind of like
Yeah.
more polished. But I
and,
actually
and a
think,
good Christmas movie,
and
I think.
I actually think the original Vacation's a lot funnier. Just
I
straight
can-
up like comedy.
yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I think as a Christmas movie, it's one of my favorites, but I'm not going to say it's better than that original.
I don't know if this
Um,
counts
Oh,
because
Shrek 2.
I don't know if this counts because the first one I don't think is really a comedy, but Gremlins 2,
A lot of people
I
would argue that.
love Gremlins 2, but it's not really that's a comedy. The first one isn't. It's really a comedy. It's kind of.
Yeah, it's a weird. The first one walks
Yeah.
the line. Second one is just Looney Tunes.
You know, people saying Shrek 2, Toy Story 2.
I don't know
We're
if
not
I
going to
agree
count
with
these
that,
movies.
though.
We're not going to count because they're animated features.
We're just talking a
so they don't
comedy.
even need to be funny to be, you know.
Yeah, to entertain kids.
Yeah, exactly.
just a comedy.
I don't feel like they said, well, I think Shrek 2 did set out to be a comedy.
I do think Weekend at Bernie's 2 is better than the first one.
What?
I do think Weekend at
never
Bernie's
seen
2
a
is better than the
Weekend
first
I
one.
can't remember. I liked them
loved-
both as a kid, but I don't
loved
remember
it.
one being better.
I love both of them, but I like 2
There's
better.
gotta
used
be
to think,
one.
I used to think
Yeah.
Austin Powers 2
Well,
was
Yeah.
better than the original, but now I go back and I'm like, yeah, fat bastard.
they're both pretty bad actually.
Yeah.
Shit.
They're not good movies. Adam's Family Values I liked more as a kid than the first Adam's Family movie.
Yeah,
I
was-
do think that a Very Brady sequel is better than the Brady Bunch movie.
I
And
don't
I've
think I
s-
ever saw that.
Oh,
But
I've
none-
seen them.
But
a
none
lot
of these are
recently.
like
Yeah.
the definitive, like, oh yeah, that one. Oh, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better. I can't think of a comedy that's like that.
Yeah, I would
There
say
had to
Short
be
Circuit
one.
2.
Huh?
Short Circuit 2 is definitely mine. I forgot about that.
I got to revisit the short circuit verse.
Honey, we shrunk ourselves. Yep. Yeah, really nailed it on that one.
Yeah,
I
don't-
can't think
you know
of
what? I
one.
think you're right. Huh? How about that?
Well, sequels are rarely better than the first one.
Yeah.
It happens, but it's rare.
Terminator
And
2
I've,
is like the
I've seen it
the
happen
outlier.
more with I've seen it happen more with an action movie
Yes.
than any other genre.
I think action movies are the best example of a sequel being better because you want to do all this cool stuff, but you
Yeah,
don't
but
have
you
the
couldn't.
money,
Yeah.
and then the movie's successful. It's like, all right, now we can really.
Yeah, now
kick
you got
some
a budget
ass.
to do everything you wanted to.
I think Picante is right. Jackass 2 was better than the first Jackass.
I go back and forth on that. I don't know if I agree.
Mm.
Because and I always felt this way. Second one, they're definitely like they're gonna die in the
Going
second
all
one.
out.
There is a level of danger that is not in the first one. But I liked the fucking around kind of in public and stuff. You know what I mean? I like them doing stuff like golf course air horn.
Yes.
And that is all gone in the second one. So I don't know if I like it more.
Speaking of Jackass, Bam Margera has been in the news this past week.
Everything all shaped up.
We've been talking about it here in the studio, but let's give everybody at home a rundown of the situation in case you missed it. Bam Margera, actually a week ago today, the police and the town where he lives, is that Pocopson?
Yeah.
We're
Or the
looking for
township.
him. because he had gone missing into the woods after. This story is so confusing and convoluted. He no longer lives at Castle Bam, right? The house.
No,
Is that where this took place?
He lets his brother live there now.
Yeah.
But he
And his
broke in there
yes.
and started fighting with all the people there.
Yes, came in. Apparently, was from what Jess has been saying, yelled at a person who wasn't there. So that was happening.
No.
What do you mean yelled at it? Like was
screaming at a person that wasn't in the room, like
just imaginary.
He
Like-
saw them, but they weren't there.
so he was talking to an imaginary invisible person,
According to everyone who was there,
or was just shouting because he thought somebody was in the house, but they weren't there.
no, he was seeing someone that wasn't there.
Hallucinated.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's sad.
According to the people at the house, he had been awake for a very long time.
Everything that I've seen about this, I only hear about it from you guys. So I purposely kind of avoided it because it's so sad.
It is super
sucks.
sad.
It just sucks. And like he's doing it to himself, but like he's involving others, and it's like I can't be around this. This is so dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and everybody's trying to help him. He's pushing away as enemies and stuff. And it's like, oh,
He was posting on Instagram, I think, every 5 minutes all day yesterday.
Really?
To the point, yeah, it was just like calling his family a liar, which, sorry, I got to say this, but we were talking earlier before the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's now calling his mom and dad and brother all fucking liar assholes.
Ape and Phil?
And I'm just going like, hey, buddy, this is the one situation where the public has known your family for a couple decades now. I think we're probably taking their word over your like I don't know. You're hanging out with a guy called the Shaman and some other dude with no teeth in a skate park.
You know,
saying that your mom is an asshole, and then he's posting their texts like, "See, look, they're trying to what's the term for it? They're trying to throw me back in the."
can't remember what it
whatever.
was,
And he's showing the text, and it's just his mom going, "We're really concerned for you, Bam." I mean, it's like there's nothing wrong with these
hate
texts.
this.
There's nothing wrong with these
Yeah,
texts.
they've always been so supportive of
This is
him
so
since
sad.
he was like
Supportive.
16 years old or younger.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
his dad literally fucking let him record him taking a shit on the toilet and release it on DVD
Yeah.
for the world to see.
Didn't have to sign off on
got
that. but he
Pissed
did.
on in his sleep.
Yeah.
Let that be recorded. Like,
Yeah.
could you support your kids any more than letting them record them piss on you and sell it to make money?
Yeah. So whose side am I on with this one? Yeah, I don't know. It's a bummer.
So now there's a court case developing, right? That he's going to show
Yeah.
up in court.
He's saying he's going to sue his brother for saying that he's on meth. But pretty sure he's on meth. So.
Oh no.
I don't know, but
Careful, he might
but-
sue you.
But no, yeah, but Jess is basically just tweeting and stuff like, "Yeah, I can't wait for this day in court. Yep, can't wait. Yep, let me know when it is. Sounds good. Just like you came into my house and like punched me in the face, and now you're suing me. Okay, I'll see you there. All right. So anyway,
it's so sad.
it's sad to see it.
It's
Your own
hard.
brother to do that,
I
can't imagine.
I think a lot of people our age, especially and in our community, in our fan base
Yeah.
community, we all kind of have grown up watching Jackass.
Mhm.
We've grown up watching Bam Margera.
Yeah.
So we've seen him at a lot of stages in his life. And so even though none of us know him personally, we
Yeah.
feel like we do. We feel like we know his parents and his friends and his brother. So it's just hard to see this happen. It's sad to watch it happen.
yeah.
But this is also extremely interesting. Being a fan of somebody for so long
yeah.
and seeing stuff like this come to a head. So
It's sad seeing him be. This is someone who, Bam was always like, Bam.
Yeah.
But he was an inspiration to a lot of people. And whether if you were a skater or, again, I'll just speak for me in my department, seeing okay, I didn't want to do exactly the things that they did in the CKY videos. I was like, not going to injure myself like that. But seeing him edit his own stuff was like, holy shit, that's fucking cool. He figured out how to do that. I want to figure out how to do that, you know? So to now it's like, he's like the villain is like, oh,
Even, I'll be honest, his skit like Fat Fucks, where they put on the fat suits
the
and
bubble
just
wrap
go
and stuff.
fucking run around in public and jump into bushes. Like, gee, I wonder where Mega64 got the idea to put on costumes and go fuck with people in public. So yeah, trailblazer.
Yeah.
Like it or not, Bam Margera is a comedy and entertainment legend. And it kind of reminds all throughout the history of entertainment, there's always been these bad boys, who kind of skirt the rules, operate outside of what society expects of all of us, and a lot of times it does end up going this way where they kind of lose control of the steering wheel a little bit and go off the rails in their personal life.
Yeah.
In their personal life. So but maybe this is just a turning point for.
Hopefully.
I mean, there's been like 80 things
so
that
many.
have happened in the last 2 years where it's like, hopefully this will be it.
Yeah.
He'll hit rock bottom and turn around, and it just is not.
Even
but,
Novak got sober, and everybody thought that was never going to happen.
Well,
but still, like, I don't know. Bam's even worse than Novak now.
Who was it that was it just saying that it's like, there are like 8 people in Jackass that went through a really bad either addiction or just wouldn't stop partying to the detriment of whatever, and like they're all clean.
All the partiers that he partied with back in the CKY and Jackass days are all sober now. They all got through it.
Yeah,
and he's the last one holding on to that.
Yeah. That's rough.
I don't want to, because a lot of people in the chat, I see you guys in the chat. I see you, and you're right. Don't do drugs. Stay clean. But a lot of people do drugs, but don't end up in this situation.
Right.
So there's some underlying elements here in this particular situation. I think it goes beyond just like drug use, but like what is causing so much drug use and instability? Maybe there's some mental illness. On some level, maybe Bam is coping with some sort of trauma.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and pass judgment. No. I don't know the guy personally.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, I guess it's a unique situation when it comes to Bam Margera. I don't think you can point to any one thing and be like, well, if you just didn't do this, it'd be all different.
There's a lot of stuff, and this guy's got a lot of like physical stuntman injuries and stuff like that, and like. Footballers go through things, everything.
Yeah,
like
that's a very good point.
Chronic pain,
and things like that can really mess you up. Like,
chronic pain. I mean, again, people always bring it up, but his best friend died out of nowhere, and there's a million things, and also too, like when you're a celebrity at his level too, everyone's like harassing you about shit. Everybody deals with the thing, things like that in a different way, and sometimes you can't help it, whatever. That's why the whole thing is sad. I mean,
it is really sad.
I'm not looking at it like, you shouldn't stop smoking meth. What are you doing? Just stop. It's like, I have no idea what's going on in his head, and it's sad.
Yeah. And I want to clarify,
what a shame
too, just my statement. Drugs are bad. I'm not saying like you could do drugs and be fine. I'm just saying that a lot of people do drugs, hard drugs, but they don't necessarily go, it doesn't spiral out to this level of like wackadoo-ness.
Yeah, it's beyond just the substance.
There's a lot of, he's also like extremely famous, which fucks with your head. Has millions of dollars, which not only gives him access to a world that so many of us don't have access to, but brings out a lot of people that you may not necessarily know that you can trust. So he doesn't have like a circle of people who he can lean on, which makes him feel isolated. There's just so many different factors that are unique to the Bam Margera situation. I don't think you can point to any one thing and be like, it's this. So
either way, man, it's just sad that it's gone that way. What did somebody say in the chat a minute ago? This is the only podcast that has this many serious discussions about Bam Margera. And who else? There was another name.
Kevin Smith.
And Kevin Smith. Yeah.
He's also been in the news.
He's in the news as well.
Yeah. Kevin Smith.
The New Jersey Jesus.
Why?
Kevin Smith put out a talk on like People Magazine's channel the other day about like he had a bad kind of mental breakdown at the beginning of the year. No one knew about this.
Do you feel bad for making fun of him so much now?
Well, it cleared up some of the things maybe he was going through. When we saw him live, it was like kind of like, is he okay? What's going on? And and he actually talked about it. It was really good. Like he talks for like half an hour in this video and about like a thing he went through and how that came from like trauma in his past and stuff like that. And so many things made sense. So many things were like, that's why you always bring that up. Oh, that's why, I don't know if you saw it, Johnny. I don't know if you had the same
I just
experience.
think it's cool that he's willing to kind of figure all that out later in life.
Yeah.
But I am afraid that that's going to become his personality again. Like,
oh yeah.
like post heart attack, he's like, oh man, I had a heart attack. Now he's going to be like, now I'm fucking depression free. Like it's just going to become his life
Like
again.
I'm the mental health expert.
Yeah, and I don't want to deal with that, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, but in the vacuum of just that video, I thought it was like a good video. Like I thought
Cool.
it was an interesting, I don't know, him getting to the bottom of like why he acts certain ways about things. I mean, that's
what
like
is the
interesting
gist of the
reflection.
story? What did he basically come out and say?
Well, he talked about, and I thought this was interesting. It's like how you process trauma in your life, and he's like, in my mind, I had like things happen to me that I think I'm still trying to like respond to, but in my mind, they were never a big deal. But when you talk to like a psychologist or whoever, they'll tell you it's like, well, trauma is trauma. It's like, so your nervous system handled this the same way as like a guy in war would handle the trauma that he faced there. Now that doesn't sound as important as that or as bad as that, but your body doesn't care. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And so he was like, he in talking about it, he was like, I peeled everything back. And I think back to like, when I was a kid, I had a teacher that kept commenting on my weight, like to the class. And so he's like, so I'm like constantly bringing that up and stuff. I'm always trying to make the joke that I'm fat before someone else can, like I'm making that. So now you can't make it because I already did. You know what I mean? Like just kind of like, I don't know how certain things get to where they are.
Yeah.
It was just interesting. I don't know. I'd never considered that. Never heard about that. He talks about way more horrible stuff that happened to him too.
Okay.
But
Check it out for yourself. Oh, is this in People Magazine?
Yeah, it was like on their account.
Oh.
People Magazine, the same publication that published my quote about the Universal Studios Mario Kart ride and listed in the article food influencers. So that is official. That's also on People Magazine if you want to look that up. That may have contributed to the 20 million net worth.
I see.
John, you have anything to say about that?
No. No.
Yeah. What?
I don't have nothing to say about it.
Why not?
I just listened to what you said and I didn't know about these things and
Yeah.
I'm taking it all in.
Okay, Jerry Springer death, thoughts?
Well, I guess that's sad. I used to watch the show when I got home from school.
I did too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we all gotta die sometime.
Mm-mm.
Not that I'm happy Jerry Springer's gone. I love Jerry Springer, but it seemed like, actually, I don't know the circumstances surrounding his death. Did he die of natural causes?
I think from what I heard, I think this was him. I hope I'm not mixing this up with somebody else. That would be bad. I think it was like a last minute, we discovered pancreatic cancer. A lot of times when pancreatic cancer gets discovered, it's like already
Too late.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened with him. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is like gonna be bad.
Well, I feel like Jerry Springer lived a full life
Yeah.
and achieved a lot for a guy who just put trashy people on TV and got them to fight.
Mm.
He was like mayor, or he was like a successful politician at one point, and had a hit TV show in the 90s, and then went on to make like movie appearances. And yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody has too many negative things to say about Jerry Springer. So
Right.
rip rig, buddy.
But I asked Sean's thoughts.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I kind of took the reins.
No,
there.
it's okay. I did that with Kevin's birthday thing too.
yeah, I mean, sounds sad. So That was. I wish it didn't happen to him. Did we already do a theme song?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we
So
already
we
did.
already-
Yeah,
we
there's
already
no.
used that.
Yeah, you're not getting out of this one.
All right. Well, I don't think Sean's going to get in touch with his emotions tonight, everybody. Sorry. We tried. We tried to get him to open up a little
Dig
bit.
in a little bit more on
I
that.
think we've squeezed him a little too much and the juice has run out. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. I think I've been sucked of anything that could be
Whoa.
remotely entertaining.
Whoa. I'm not saying we sucked you.
I've been sucked.
Well, not by me and not by.
How did I suck you?
Yeah. We soul sucked you? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
We did personally?
Well, I
Me?
guess not. I mean, you
Me?
brought up the topics that sucked the soul out of me and bummed me out, and now you're like, hey, go ahead. And I don't know what to say.
So it's my fault that you're upset right now? You're putting that on me.
I'm putting that on.
I'm putting out positive energy here, and you're blaming me for your soul suck.
I'm just sad about all of it. It all seems like a bummer to me. Everything that we've talked about the last half an hour has been pretty heavy. And so sometimes when things are heavy, you need to process them.
Yeah.
So right now I'm going to process it. And then if you want my opinions on it next week, I guess I could.
I don't
but
think I do.
Yeah, I
I'll
didn't.
be honest.
Okay.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Can I, if I get it back on track, can you get
please.
because I just want to talk about literally just animation, like cartoons and stuff.
Okay.
All right.
The new, I don't know if you guys heard about this, the new Spider-Man movie is coming out, Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, shit.
What is it? Into the Spider-Verse?
Out of the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse
Yeah,
is the new one. But yeah, they're saying the new one, maybe there's a short or something that's going to air before it, or I don't know if it's a movie itself, has Miles Morales is going to portray a realistic panic attack.
Yeah.
They said that's going to be in it.
Okay.
Really?
Cool. I'm
Okay.
glad that they're adding that.
Yeah.
This isn't going to unsuck him, dude.
Oh. I thought because it's Spider-Man, it'd be cool. Oh, man.
I hope that doesn't trigger me to have a panic attack watching it.
I saw that headline and I thought, this is for real. I thought, didn't that just happen in another animated movie just recently? There was another, Puss in Boots, the new Puss in Boots. Like someone is like calming someone down from a panic attack. And then there was like another thing too, I feel like. And I remember
Really?
I saw this headline and I'm like,
Yeah.
is this just, are we just putting is that?
Yeah,
I think
Tony
that-
Soprano.
I felt like I had
ripoff.
heard, yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of, Sopranos.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's I'm on the side of it's fine, like to address that. I feel like, mental health is good to talk about, but also sometimes people watch kid movies to keep away from panic attacks.
Yes.
And it's like an escape.
Sorry, Bucko.
We all just lived through a fucking pandemic, and these kids who are watching these movies had just experienced like the scariest thing imaginable, and everyone around them freaking out, not knowing what's going on. So maybe just have a fun movie for them too. But
Nope.
Well, don't judge a book by its cover.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
Maybe it's a
I haven't
anti-panic
seen it.
attack.
Maybe-
Yeah, maybe it's like, we're gonna fight this panic attack with fun.
Yeah, maybe he like shoots web up his nose or something.
Yeah.
Like,
all better.
Yeah.
like
like a
honestly,
funny attack.
people gave the Mario movie some shit, but maybe it was that's what I was looking for.
Maybe best
Honestly,
picture
I don't need to go into why my mom actually does love me or whatever the fuck these movies are trying to do. Like all these weird, oh, this is beautiful. I cried. Yes, I just want to see Mario jump around. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Is what I say sometimes in the theater and they get kicked out. But
Is that what you said, Mario?
This is like
I
an
know in
example of a
Mario,
fun
I
panic
was
attack
I
right
said
here.
this rules.
I really do. Sean, we've had this conversation off camera before.
Yeah.
I really do think you're onto something that I do think there's going to be been such a trend of sentimentality through animation. And we have a whole generation raised with Pixar being that way. And that's kind of like almost like the benchmark for a lot of these animated things coming out.
Yeah.
And not even just animation, a lot of movies in general. And I do think you are predicting and we are heading into an era of there's no moral to this fucking story at all. It's just we're
So-
like collecting stars and
Anything
punching.
negative I said about Mario, I take back. Honestly, it was fine. It was a great kids.
nah,
movie.
they didn't need those 80s songs.
No, the songs they could have done, I could have done
Yeah.
without. But honestly, it's fine. It's fine. It was a fun time. I went to a movie. Here's the thing. If I'm going to a Mario movie, I want to have a fun time. If I'm going to a Spider-Man movie, I want to have a fun time. And if you're taking that away from me because you want to have me have a panic attack in the theater, good for you, I guess. But fuck right off with that. I'm not going to see your movie. I'm just going to watch a fun movie because I want to see a fun movie when I watch a Spider-Man movie or a Mario movie. That's what I want to see.
Again, but what if Spider-Man uses it to like kill,
if I want to
kill
see
Venom
a
or
panic
something?
attack movie, I will go find movies because there are a billion of them
What if
that
he
have
goes-
that in it. But I don't need that in a Spider-Man
I actually
movie.
don't know of any movies with panic attacks in them.
Puss in Boots, the new Puss in Boots. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
That really did happen.
Who does Puss have a panic attack?
I think so. He's like, oh, I'm wearing my boots. I don't know. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it either.
But I don't know what else is in that. But that does happen in that. And so the Spider-Man thing, everyone was like, whoa, we're doing it again?
Well,
So-
whatever. People have
but we
panic
haven't seen it.
attacks.
Yeah.
People have panic attacks. If you're fucking 16-year-old kid and you got to fight a human fucking lizard, maybe you get nervous.
And again,
maybe
uses-
it's relatable.
Maybe he'll use it to defeat the Vulture or something. It'll be like, hey, Vulture, don't panic about this, and reverse psychology.
You know,
And
why
go,
do-
oh no.
Why do we have to have movies where every character is like perfect and not flawed? You know,
you
maybe
can
it
have
makes it
that.
more relatable. You have panic attacks. Spider-Man has panic attacks. Maybe you could still be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's true.
Again, and I haven't seen it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just talking what you told me.
When's
so
it
I
coming
I could be very wrong on this. But I'm just saying that like sometimes you just want to have a fun movie experience. And Spider-Man usually is that movie where it's like, I'm gonna have a fun time going to see a movie. I want to see a Spider-Man movie.
This has nothing to do with panic attacks. Not related at all. But we got the chat open. I'm curious if they're with me or against me.
Okay.
I have no good feeling about the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse. I
agree.
feel like maybe this is just me. I feel like they got real lucky on that first one that it turned out as good as it did. And then they started talking about, no, we're going to do a 2-part sequel. It's going to be like 2 movies and 10,000 more Spider-Mans.
Oh, yeah. No,
And I'm just looking at this like,
You
you
hit
got
lightning
out
in a bottle.
alive once.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna suck.
Right?
gonna suck.
I don't know. I'm just looking at that like, what are you doing? That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was unique because it was so outside the box.
Yeah.
You know,
and it shouldn't have been good.
they're
kind
doing,
of almost.
I had no expectations
Yeah.
for a Spider-Man cartoon, but then you find out it's interdimensional. You find
Yeah.
out there's all these Spider-Men from different eras represented in it.
Yeah.
And that was like surprising,
Yeah.
you know, and it ended up being like a pretty fun, unique movie.
And I'm not
Yeah.
saying that movie didn't have heavy moments because it did.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was
And
good.
that's fine. It's fine. Spider-Man can have heavy moments. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted a feature that they're trying to, guess what we did? We had a realistic
Yeah.
panic attack. It's like, okay, like I don't
It's
know.
kind of weird if, I mean,
That's not the same thing to me.
it's kind of weird if that's being part, if that's like part of the marketing. Like,
Yeah.
Look what
okay.
we did. It's like,
Yeah.
I
If
don't
it's
know,
in there, that's one thing.
you can make a story that's heavy and also fun and good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
possible. But yeah, it just seems like it's cheap to do it this way.
Totally.
If that's your marketing strategy.
But you're right. Munotone in the chat. You're right. The Japanese like tokusatsu Spider-Man is supposedly going to be in it. So I'm sure
You're in.
I'm sure I'll just shut the fuck up about all this once it comes out, and I'll just be like, look, these morphs. So I'm simple-minded in that way.
How have we gone almost on our 2-hour podcast?
I didn't think we were going to do that this
I
time.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be like, not much happened since the last time.
Well,
So,
people like hearing us talk.
and maybe the chat did provoke more.
It was a fun conversation.
More discussion for sure.
for most of it.
Yeah. And I'll be real. We didn't have Garrett going, yeah, mother base, I got more minerals than we would have been even faster than Sean during that trauma discussion, which you still haven't contributed to. Go ahead.
I'm still not out of it.
Okay.
So talk to me about it tomorrow, I guess.
Johnny, bring up something fun, dude.
Please.
Yeah. Unsuck us all.
Unsuck us.
Okay. All right. You ready to get
I'm not.
unsucked?
I have
Yeah.
not been sucked.
He
yet.
hasn't been sucked. I'm feeling
Don't
like
worry about me.
I got a semi-suck.
I'm
Okay.
still strong and
Se-
unsucked.
No, come on. Don't do that. That's a full suck. That's not where I'm at.